Yo, is my mic good? 1 2 1. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Motherfucking 1 2 1 2. Is my mic good? Alright, cool. Yes, my mic good, y'all. Hold on. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Am I choppy? I'm good. Am I good, Chrissy? What's up, Chrissy? Uh, okay, I'm good. All right, cool. Shit hit the fan. Yeah, shit hit the fan last night. 'Cause I'm always in the bushes. I ain't made it sound like I'm some type of creeper ass nigga, but I'm always in the bushes, listening and watching, and the shit hit the fan. You know, I be telling niggas, man. Niggas don't be listening to me, man. I don't be up here just talking, just to be talking, man. At work, chilling, about to take a nap. Then you get to take a nap while you at work. God damn, you lucky as shit. I just finished up for the day. I literally just finished. I literally just finished up for the day. I'm not working again until tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. And I think I got a couple of jobs Friday, and I'll probably take off a few days. How everybody feeling, man? How everybody doing out there, man? Y'all enjoying y'all motherfucking, what's today? Wednesday? What's today? Tuesday? What's y'all enjoying y'all Wednesday afternoon, man? How everybody feeling though, man? If you're getting off work, salute to you. If you're just now clocking in, shout out to you. I seen nobody was live, so I figured I'd fire up this motherfucker until somebody else goes live. So I'll probably go live. I'll probably be live until I see somebody else fire up some shit. Once I see that, I'll end this motherfucker here. But yeah, man, hit the hey root words, man. What's going on? Hey, y'all let me know what's going on with root words, man. That nigga he's having an emotional breakdown. That that nigga having a fucking crackhead relapse. That nigga going through some growing pains. That like man, that nigga, what's wrong with that fool, man? Dude was mentally ill. He got mental issues, man. Nigga, hey Bobby Knight, bro, you titled your live stream yesterday, mentally ill conscious community. Well, you should have had a heart to heart with that nigga, man. I don't know. Are you talking about him when you say the mentally ill conscious community? You got to be talking about a nigga like him. That nigga's he's mentally fragile. I get up on the motherfucking live on OTK's live, and I'm telling him, I say, hey, bro, Latin derives out of Italy, out of a place called Latium, Italy. And this nigga said, "No, you're wrong. You're wrong." This nigga started talking about you ain't got custody of your kids, all this other weird. I'm like, what's wrong with these niggas, man? Then I get on the panel. I'm in the bushes watching last night. The nigga going at the whole shit show. I told y'all niggas is only a matter of time. That's why I said shit hit the fan. Told y'all niggas is only a matter of time before them niggas fall out. It's only a matter of time. They probably gave the nigga a pass last night. They say man, they probably man, this nigga slow. He retarded, man. Leave the nigga alone, man. They probably say hey, man, leave the nigga alone. But it's only a matter of time. I can only see Brute Words doing that 2 or 3 more times before they put that nigga on the Summer Jam screen, man. Hey, Root Words, man, y'all should have told that nigga, bitch, nigga, go check into a mental institution. You retarded prick. Root Words, I ain't got no respect for you, dog. I don't, bro. I don't, man. You's a piece of shit, bro. You just a piece of shit. That nigga was wilding on the whole shit. He was wilding on Bobby Knight. Bobby Knight, nigga, you gotta pull what's his name to the side, Root Words, and have a heart to heart with the man. You need to stop false advertising with the goddamn titles on your stream talking about mentally ill conscious community. Your panel host, your co-host, that nigga mentally fucked. That's why I say this stream right here is dedicated to the shit show. The shit hit the fan last night. The Root Words, and I was loving every minute of it. Ah man, I was in the background just laughing. I was loving it. What's good, Black Ice? What's good with you, bro? I was in the background loving every minute of it. That nigga Ruler was going. He was going in on Bobby. He was going in on all them niggas. So yeah, man, y'all niggas, you can't be friends with this nigga. Y'all trying to be cool. You can't be cool. Y'all trying to build up his channel. Fuck that nigga. That nigga, bro. I wish I would have screen recorded that shit from last night, man. Cause I tried to go back and get the video clip, but it was already gone. But one thing you ain't gonna do, Root Words, is try to go in on my boo. Talking crazy to my boo Sharice, bro. You need to get your mind right before you come at my lady, bro. That's my YouTube lady. Now, Sharice, if you listening, I got two other co-hosts. I got two other co-hosts as we speak right now, baby. But there's a spot there. There's a slot left for you over here. You want to be my third co-host. Uh-uh. Man, you ain't missing nothing, bro. That nigga Root Words, man. That nigga was having a mental breakdown yesterday on YouTube, man. See, when I come up here, I be trolling niggas. I don't be having no mental breakdown. I just troll. That nigga, he was unhinged mentally, like mentally fragile ass nigga, man. That nigga was calling Bobby a tether lover. He's like, nigga, you a tether lover, nigga. He was calling that nigga Zay a FAG. I said, yo, yeah. I said they gonna give him a pass for that. That little spat he had last night. They probably give him a pass. Like, man, that nigga slow, man. We ain't gonna do him like that. But it will happen again. That nigga Root Words, he will go in on you niggas again. That's why I said shit hit the fan last night. So he will. It's only a matter of time. Dealing with a nigga like Root Words, that nigga's unpredictable, man. That nigga's unorthodox. You don't know what you're getting with that nigga, man. Nigga, life's like a box of chocolates, nigga. Nigga, your YouTube co-host is like a box of chocolate, nigga. You never know what you gonna get with that fuck nigga. Nah, the video's gone. The video got taken down because I tried to go get the goddamn video clip. Man, I was sitting back dying laughing. I said, yeah, man. I said, yeah, man, that's what these niggas get, man. You try to be cool with fruity words, dumb words. How the fuck your name root words, nigga? You don't know nothing about these goddamn words. You didn't even know fucking Latin derived out of fucking Italy, bro. How do you need to change your fucking name to crack words? Fuck root words, fruity words. I wouldn't want to host a channel with a nigga like you. You would make me you nigga, you bring down the property value. A nigga like you bring down the motherfucking property value, man. That's what I'm saying. Shit hit the fan, man. Damn, I wish I would have video clipped that shit, man. I try to go back and get the goddamn footage. That shit was already going. I was like, goddamn. Oh yeah, that's what I was want to talk about, man. Everybody keep talking about this Charlie Kirk shit. Like somebody asked me last night that I think it was a psyop or did I think it was real. And I was in the midst of trying to flirt with somebody last night. I wasn't thinking about answering the question. All that shit's divide and conquer, man. It's all divide and fucking conquer. At the end of the day, man, white versus black, black versus white. I never heard about the guy until now. These niggas gonna go live about this shit for the next 2 weeks until they pull off the next event. Then everybody be talking about that for another 2 weeks. Y'all don't peep the play, man. It's the same shit every goddamn time. If something happens, niggas will talk about it for 2 weeks. It'll be content for 2 weeks. And something else will happen, another outrage will happen. Niggas, people have fake ass outrage. Oh man, this should never happen. All that fake ass outrage. Nobody really cares. At the end of the day, nobody cares, man. Motherfuckers can barely buy a loaf of bread out here, put gas in their car. What the fuck I'm worried about some nigga getting shot live on camera, man? Niggas been getting assassinated on TV. Niggas been getting assassinated on TV, man. JFK got his motherfucking top blew off in front of the whole world, man. So if that was a psyop or not, I don't know. I'm not gonna say if it was or not because I don't know it all. I have no problem conveying to you all. I just don't know it all. And that's another thing with these fucking spiritual, these spiritual. Conscious motherfuckers. Nigga gonna tell me earlier, you gotta go within and meditate. And I asked the guy, I said, hey man, what does it mean to go within? Dude couldn't even answer the fucking question. These motherfuckers just getting up, they just be getting up here sounding like pastors, saying anything because it sound good. Motherfuckers say anything just because it sound good. None of this shit none of this shit these niggas be talking about that I can utilize in my everyday life. None of this shit. Nigga can tell you that we live in a holographic universe and this is a simulation matrix, hollow earth and all this other bullshit, but can't tell you how to go make $1. Don't tell me I need to go within and meditate. I mean, shit, fuck all that shit. If I want to hear that shit, I might as well go to a church. I might as well go to a motherfucking church. If I want to listen to somebody tell me, "Hey, Truth Zone, man, you gotta go within." Everybody says that you gotta go within. What's up, Arillis McCoy? Everybody be saying the same shit. You gotta go within. It's all about going within. Man, shut the fuck up. You ain't never went within, motherfucker. You need to go without. So you gonna go within and negate the outside of your body and walk around smelling like hot ass and fart? That's what it's about. People, it's escapism for these motherfucking Nimrods. It's escapism for these idiots, man. Motherfucker gonna holler, go within. So okay, I'm gonna go within. You gonna negate your body, your hygiene. You gonna walk around smelling like shit. That's what it is, man. All that shit is an excuse to be a no good motherfucker. Motherfuckers pick up that spiritual shit, it's that conscious shit. That's an excuse just to be a lazy motherfucker. Motherfucker tell you, hey man, that don't buy into the matrix. That way you ain't gotta go out there and make $1 to pay your bills. What's up, Mr. Ninja? But yeah, to any of you shit show niggas that's listening right now, shit hit the fan last night. Oh man, shit hit the fan last night. Yeah, your boy Root Words, that nigga's mentally incompetent, man. Y'all picked the wrong nigga to try to host or share a channel with. Y'all was better off going to fuck. Y'all was better off getting low, doing it with Loyal or doing it with one of them other niggas. Y'all was better off just picking Loyal or E Deep or 70-30, 70-20, 70-50. One of them other niggas, man. Y'all picked the slowest, retardedest, just incompetent, most incompetent. This Root Words is the most incompetent nigga on YouTube. That nigga don't know whether he coming or going. That nigga sit in the house all day growing flower pots and weed plants and shit. That nigga don't even go outside. That nigga's a motherfucking hermit. That nigga sit around smelling like garlic and ass. That nigga don't wash it. He don't wash his ass. He don't brush his teeth. That nigga dread smell like ass. That nigga smell like ass. What's up, knowledge, man? He said that's why when I broke down the chakras, I did it in a physical way. Does people think it's spiritual, and that's what it really is about: physical, the mental, and emotional. No, I'm saying, that nigga smell like a dumpster. That nigga wakes up out the dumpster and then fires up a YouTube live. So I'm saying, how does it feel, Bobby Knight? This ain't no diss video towards a shit show. But I'm saying, how does it feel, nigga? You niggas, that nigga blew up on all you niggas last night. That nigga was calling niggas fags. He was saying niggas was tether lovers. He was saying, Bobby, he was like, nigga, you ain't gonna put Sharice in the back. That nigga felt, y'all betrayed that man. That nigga felt betrayed last night. That nigga felt betrayed, man. I would never pick a nigga like Root Words to share to be as my channel host. I'm saying y'all was better off going to get one of them other foot soldiers. Y'all picked the wrong nigga, man. I told y'all, man. I'm gonna say this one more time. It's only a matter of time before them niggas fall out over there, man. I'm telling y'all, man. There's only so many more outbursts that Root Words gonna have before them niggas just bury him, man. I'm telling y'all, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. What's gonna happen? Root Words, if you listening, bro, nigga, you so retarded, bro. I don't know what drugs you doing, what weed you smoking, nigga. You keep having outbursts like that against them niggas over there, man. Them niggas, you gonna be the next nigga to go up on that goddamn summer jam. They gonna do to you what they did to Philly. They gonna do to you what they did to Norfolk. They gonna do to you what they gonna do to you what they tried to do to me, but I fought back. Nigga, I'm telling you, man. Nigga, you gonna get they gonna bury your ass under the YouTube algorithm. Fuck burying you underneath the jail. Them shit show niggas is gonna bury your ass underneath the YouTube algorithm, nigga. And it was therapeutic hearing that nigga snap on you shit show niggas last night. And you niggas ain't fight back. Nobody ain't cussed that nigga out. Nobody fought back. I would have told that nigga, fuck you, nigga. You retarded bitch. Fuck you, fruit words. You ain't no motherfucking more, nigga. You ain't no more Jay Reed. He from Ohio too. You ain't no more Jay Reed. You ain't no more. You was an African American. You was a sellout. Nah, man. He trying to go at Sharice, man. Nah, you ain't be going. You gonna be going at my baby. I burned down the city for my baby. Now, but shout out to Sharice though, man. I ain't playing Captain Saver. I ain't gonna say the rest of the word. Sharice, you're not a hoe, so don't get it misconstrued. You're a great woman. You're a good woman. So I'm not calling you a hoe, but I ain't putting no capes on, but it's all good. I'm just shooting at root words because that nigga he came at me disrespectful. You bum ass nigga. Y'all need to check that nigga into a hospital, man. That nigga done lost his motherfucking mind, man. That nigga need help. If you hate me, I hate you, especially hate too. He's a Moor. Is an African. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Technically, but by default, he is an African because you can't be a Moor. That's why I don't get why A1 says A1 was conveying to somebody that this place was called Amorica. Nigga, what y'all just making shit up at this point. Like nigga, you can't be a Moor and be Aboriginal at the same time because all the Moors come out of fucking North Africa, man. You can't be a Moor and be indigenous at the same time. These niggas, y'all doctrine is bullshit. It's cap. These niggas will say anything. Well, to all you shit show niggas, I know y'all in the bushes watching. I know Humbling might be in the bushes. I know Mr. Knight might. Shout out to y'all too, by the way, man. It ain't no more beef or funk. I'm just trolling right now because nigga, the shit hit the fan last night over there on Bobby Knight's channel. I was watching too, niggas. Scheming. Who turned on? Hey, JJ, the light one. Who turned on you, man? Somebody turned on you, dog? Bro, this is YouTube. We in a virtual space, man. Ain't no loyalty, man, in this shit, bro. Ain't no honor amongst queers. No, no, ain't no honor amongst pseudo niggas. No, I ain't gonna say that either. No, ain't no honor amongst thieves. No, I ain't gonna say that either. Ain't no honor amongst bums. No, I ain't gonna say that either. Ain't no honor amongst none of the. Ain't no honor amongst virtual reality Indians. Hey, hiker, man. You too, nigga. Hey, hiker, man. Hiker, you bitch ass nigga, man. Stop buying. You ain't no Aboriginal nigga. You African American. Stop buying them 5X white tees out of the motherfucking gas station, nigga. You bum ass nigga. I hike, I got that video clip, nigga. I asked you, bro. You try to dodge my question, nigga. I said, why? Stop going into them goddamn gas station buying them 5X tees, nigga. This nigga lame and bogus. This nigga gonna make a shorts video. Him going in the store pulling a gas station T-shirt off the goddamn counter. Thank y'all for me. Thank Aboriginals for keeping me out the street. Nigga, you better off wearing a motherfucking tablecloth than wearing one of them gas station tees, nigga. You better off wearing them. You better off wearing a fucking shirt. You better off wearing a motherfucking nigga. You better off wearing a blanket, nigga. You better off wearing a motherfucking napkin, nigga. Wearing them goddamn gas station T-shirts. You only can wear them shits one time. You only can wear them gas station T-shirts one time, nigga. You use that motherfucker to wipe off the car. Oh shit, nigga. You wear that motherfucker one time, next thing you know, you wiping your rims off with that motherfucker, man. What's wrong with these niggas, man? What the fuck wrong with these niggas? Just like I thought Humbling was in the bushes. Every time I go to this bro Sanchez, he ends the show. Yeah, fuck brother Sanchez too. Fuck that nigga too. I ain't never been to a show. Yeah, Humbling, I knew you was in the chat, baby. Every time I fire up this motherfucking live, you gonna be in the bushes. And this show right here is dedicated to. Nah, this ain't dedicated. This show's not dedicated to you. I got a show coming later on down the road for you, humbly. It's called Humble Pie. Don't think I forgot about you either. I ain't forgot about you, baby. And it's all in due time. In due time. In due time, honey. In due time. But I'm saying shit hit the fan last night. To you shit show. Hey, Bobby Knight, man. What happened to that killer? What, nigga, bro, when I first met you, Bobby Knight, you was a killer. You wouldn't let a nigga talk crazy to you. That nigga Rude Words was calling you a teller lover last night. You niggas on got soft. You niggas on got soft. You niggas on got soft over there, man. What's going on over there? You shit show niggas on got soft. Ever since E Deep and 7050 left, and Loyal, all these, y'all niggas on got soft over there, man. Nigga Root Words going in on you niggas last night. He'll do it again. It's only a matter of time. He'll do it again. Y'all trying to build a community with a nigga like him. What's wrong with y'all niggas, man? I know y'all smarter than that, right? Y'all gotta be soft over there now. How y'all let Root Words talk to y'all like that last night? Nobody ain't do nothing. What happened to Killer? What happened to the killer Bobby? What happened to that killer nigga that I know? Killer nigga that I know. They get on the panel and beat up a whole. Bobby, I done seen you get on the panel and beat up a whole panel full of niggas. I done seen you get on a panel and son a whole. I done seen you son a whole goddamn panel of niggas before. And you let one mentally ill nigga Root Words do that to you last night. It's open field at this point, nigga. It's open game at this point, nigga. That let me know right there. Yeah, I got the upper hand now, nigga. Now this ain't no diss towards y'all, man. I'm just asking a question, man. Shit hit the fan last night. Root Words, he went in on you niggas, and nothing happened. I would have went live right after that nigga Root Words left the panel. I would have went live and made a whole video about that nigga. Hey, Root Words, man, stop beating up on the mentally handicapped, man, nigga. Nigga, y'all called a DVO 15 years ago, nigga. Yeah, nigga, but you beat up on a midget white man that was retarded, bro. What's wrong with you? That's why that's why you don't got no luck, nigga. That's why your luck is bad. That's why your luck, hey, Root Words, bro. That's why your life suck, nigga. That's why you don't have no luck as being a content creator, bro. You so incompetent. You need other niggas to run your panel for you, you dumb nigga. Then oh my God, bro. You think them niggas gonna ride for you? Them niggas ain't gonna ride for you, man. Ain't no honor amongst the Rainbow Coalition. So Loyal be over there. No, Loyal be everywhere. I fuck with Loyal. I ain't got no problem with this shit show, man. For real, man. Even with Bobby, man. It'll never be a place where we, maybe later on down the road, I'll hop on a nigga panel. Shit, it's not that deep to where a nigga is shit. But after what I seen last night, nigga, y'all lucky I couldn't clip that goddamn video, man. I wanted to clip it so bad last night, but I tried to go back and get it, but it was already gone by the time I went back over there. I would have put that nigga Root Words in a Ziploc bag. I would have bodied that nigga. Said I was taking over his show and wouldn't let him talk. Man, I ain't never been to Brother Sanchez, bro. I never felt intrigued to go over to Brother Sanchez. I don't know what's so special about that country ass, tacky ass nigga. That nigga Sanchez, like that nigga dressed like that nigga dressed so tacky. That nigga get dressed in a dark room. That nigga Sanchez put his clothes on in a dark room. That nigga so goddamn tacky, man. That nigga need a stylist. Hey Zay, I know you went to Zay, nigga. I know you into fashion, man. Go be that nigga Sanchez a stylist, man. That nigga so goddamn tacky, man. That nigga be wearing khakis. That nigga dressed like he about to go on the Maury show. You are not the father. That nigga Sanchez be wearing plaid button-up shirts with beige khakis and them motherfucking them Jesus walks, Bama ass church shoes. That nigga get dressed in a dark closet. Tacky ass nigga, man. That nigga tacky as shit. So Root took the video down. Now he didn't take it down. It got a copyright strike. It got a copyright strike, man. Yeah, back to what I was saying about A1 and all them. Them niggas talking about they Moors. Y'all niggas ain't no motherfucking Moors, man. Y'all niggas ain't no motherfucking Moors. Y'all niggas ain't no killers. Y'all niggas some hoes. Y'all niggas ain't no killers. Y'all niggas some hoes. Sanchez Asian wife is a stylist. Y'all now I see why he dressed the way he dressed. That nigga dressed like a nigga from 1920. That nigga they put that nigga in a time machine, put that nigga in the present day. That's why that nigga talk the way he talk and dress the way he dressed. That nigga Sanchez sound dumb to me. I never listen to a nigga like him. Nigga dressing like nigga, you would never dressing like a nigga like nigga. What the nigga Miss Tail, what's his name and paid it for? So you would never get no respect dressing like a nigga like you. Hey man, but listen man, I know y'all niggas in the bushes watching man. About last night, somebody got to come up here and clear the air, man. Y'all might have to go live later on and clear the air. What happened last night? Who words? Why did he go in on you niggas like that, man? That nigga called you a tether lover. That nigga said you ain't gonna put it in the back, nigga. You gonna do me like that? That nigga was butt hurt. That nigga, oh, you thought you had a friend, didn't you? Oh, poor guy. You thought you had a friend, didn't you? Suck ass, nigga. You dumb nigga. You dumb nigga. They don't even know what a more is for. Nah, they don't know shit, bro. Them niggas retarded. And bro, I was on OTK's panel yesterday morning. The nigga got mad at me just because I said, "Hey, bro, Latin." He tried to say Latin derives out of America. I said, "No, no, it don't, bro. It comes from Latium, Italy, bro. It doesn't. What are you talking about?" And then I put the proof on the screen. The nigga still wouldn't believe it. I was like, "Man, this nigga, he gotta be retarded." I was like, "This nigga mentally ill, bro." So, Bobby Knight, man, you titling your stream the mentally ill conscious community, bro. You talking about that nigga, man? That's who you talking about, bro. It gotta be him. Y'all need to pull that nigga to the side, man. Y'all need an intervention with that nigga, man. Y'all need to host a live stream and name it and call it Root Words Intervention and have a long talk with that nigga, man. That nigga's on the edge, man. That nigga's on the edge, man. That nigga on camera beating up a slow handicapped midget. That nigga's on the motherfucking edge, bro. I ain't never seen no nigga like him before in my life, man. That nigga got a fucking chemical imbalance to where that nigga, oh man. Let me put the link in the chat real quick. Like, come on, this motherfucker. We got 26 people in this bitch. Everybody hit the like button, man. All you niggas in the bushes watching, man. Y'all ain't gotta be. Why y'all? Why? Listen, man. Why everybody be in the bushes watching like that? Why y'all worried about what I'm gonna say? Y'all know a nigga was on a panel with you niggas last night talking greasy, and he ain't get reprimanded. He ain't get a video shooting at him. If that nigga would have said one thing about me last night, nigga, I would have put that nigga on the screen up here. He probably was coming down off that meth. I don't know what that nigga on, man. I don't know if he on smack, crack, meth, dope, that dog food. I think he on that dog food. I think he on that dog food. That's why that nigga acting like that, man. I know when a nigga on that dog food, man. You know I keep that dog food like I'm Rollo fam. You know I keep that dog food like I'm Rude Words. Oh, the indigenous people didn't. Man, them niggas ain't aboriginals, man. If them niggas aboriginals, man, then I'm Johnny Cochran, nigga. Them niggas used to be black Hebrew Israelites. All them niggas started converted to being aboriginals, man. How can that makes no sense? If you was an aboriginal before, if you've always been one, then it should be that. These niggas was Christians. These niggas was 5%ers. These niggas was Nuwapians. These niggas was black Hebrews. They just converted to being a virtual reality aboriginal, man. You should have been nodding off the panel if he was on that dog food. I'm fucking around, Chris. Don't take me serious. Don't take me literally. These are just jokes. I don't know what that nigga on. I really don't give a shit. All I know is that shit was pure comedy last night. Watching that nigga spaz out on them niggas over there, man. That nigga was shooting at everybody over there from the shit show, man. He been doing it though. Told y'all it's only a matter of time for them. I'm telling y'all, mark my words. They gonna be going live. The shit show. They're gonna be going live pretty soon. This and that nigga Root Words, man. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. And Root Words ain't gonna have nobody to go to bat for him. He gonna have to battle them niggas by himself. I'm telling y'all, man. It's only so many more times that you gonna spaz out on them niggas like that, like you did last night. Especially me knowing that nigga Bobby, he ain't gonna let you spaz. He might let you spaz on him. He might let you get away with that shit once or twice. And I ain't going to bet for that nigga Bobby, but I'm saying, so it's only he might let you do it once or twice, nigga. You do that shit again, bro. I'm telling you what the niggas gonna do to you, man. Man, shit. That's what I'm saying. Shit hit the fan last night at the shit show. Shit. Y'all niggas had dog shit in y'all face last night. Y'all niggas had diarrhea poop in y'all face last night. How did it smell, nigga? How did it smell, fuck, nigga? Shout out to everybody in the chat, though, man. Yeah, I was gonna go live last night and talk about this shit. After it happened, I was like, nah, let me go over here. Let me go. I went to hit somebody else's panel last night. That shit was pure comedy though, man. I wish I would got that goddamn clip. Man, y'all go check on y'all man, man. Y'all call your man. Check on your man. I sent that nigga Root Words $10 because I felt bad for the nigga, man. That nigga, fuck that nigga, man. Nigga, take that $10, nigga. Take that $10. Hey, Root Words, man. Take that $10. Go to a Home Depot, to a hardware store, nigga. Buy a rope and hang yourself with it. You hear me, fuck, nigga? Take that money, that $10, nigga. Go to Lowe's, go somewhere, nigga. Buy a jump rope, nigga. Buy a rope and hang yourself, nigga. Do us all a favor, nigga. Bitch. I ain't listen, man. I ain't got no picks and chooses with these niggas, man. All this shit's bullshit. Like I said, nigga was telling me earlier, I need to go within. Man, shut the fuck up. You niggas so goddamn disingenuous. Nigga gonna sit there and tell you to meditate. You need to meditate to make things better. Oh, okay, after I'm done meditating, is a pot of gold gonna be in front of my face, motherfucker? After I'm done, go tell Donald Trump to meditate. Don't tell me to meditate, you dumb fuck. Don't tell me to meditate. Don't tell me to go within. Go tell Rothschild to go within, motherfucker. That's slave talk to me. That's bull. That's Christian talk to me. That's remixed. You niggas just taking Christian doctrine and remixing the fuck shit and selling that shit as a doctrine out here, man. I'm over all the bullshit. Niggas is mentally ill, man. To get up here and want to talk about the same shit every goddamn day. Nigga can sit and tell you how to decode the matrix, but can't tell you how to start a goddamn lucrative business. Shut the fuck up. Oh man, this is how you decode the matrix right here. You gotta go out, put your feet in the grass. You gotta wear copper. You gotta have a copper nipple ring. You gotta have you gotta have a copper tongue ring. You gotta meditate. You gotta go within and vibrate on a higher frequency. Shut the fuck up. You niggas ain't vibrating on a higher frequency. You niggas eating chitlins. You niggas eating motherfucking pork chops. You niggas eating crab meats. You niggas ain't vibrating on a higher. That's all YouTube talk. That's all YouTube talk. But you gotta go within and vibrate on a higher frequency. And once you vibrate on a higher frequency, you can start accessing, getting downloads from Planet Nibiru and accessing the Akashic records and getting downloads. You niggas, shut the fuck up, nigga. You niggas ain't getting no goddamn downloads. You niggas went watch the goddamn 5-minute video. Now you don't got a download. Shut the fuck up. And your ancestors ain't sending you no downloads. If your ancestors could talk to you, they tell you fuck nigga go. They tell you fuck nigga take a bath. You smell like ass. If your ancestors could talk to you, they tell you, hey fuck nigga, go cut the shower on and throw some soap on your ass. Aqua fresh. Brush your teeth, motherfucker. Brush your teeth. What's up, Black Ice, man?
Man, just sitting back, chilling, man. Listening to you goddamn go ham on
I can
this
barely hear you, bro. Cut your mic up. What's up?
man. Just sitting back, chilling. What you got going, man? I see you going
Man,
crazy, man.
I'm just up here shooting this shit. I'm up here just bullshit, man. I'm up here talking. I'm up here popping my shit until somebody go live, man. Somebody go live, I'll end this shit. What you got going, man? Your day going? You got having a good day, dog?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'm just sitting back trying to duck the heat, man. It's hot, the motherfucker out there, boy.
This is about 90 degrees here, man.
Yeah, where you at?
So I'm in the Midwest.
Yeah, I think it's
It be
probably a
cold.
little
It be,
hotter down there in Texas, boy. It's hot as a
yeah,
motherfucker, boy. Got
you
that burning your
got
feet, goddamn
that's that
outside.
real heat out there, nigga. Nigga, it was so hot a month ago, nigga. I seen the devil out here barbecuing, nigga. I seen the devil himself out this motherfucker barbecuing, nigga. With swimming trunks
Yeah.
on. It was so goddamn hot. Who that in the back? Mr. Ninja. What's up? What's happening, man? What's happening? Kill switch, what's happening?
What's cracking?
One of the papers you charging for information. Those niggas ain't got no goddamn information, man. These niggas debating about what, nigga? Debating about what, nigga?
Hey, so
Debate
what happened
debate
with
about
Bobby?
what, nigga?
What happened with them niggas?
Huh?
What happened with them niggas?
Oh no, that nigga root word spazzed out on them niggas last night. That's why I titled the stream shit hit the fan.
What was going on? What was said?
Man, I don't know. Mental Ninja, you asking too many questions, bro. You asking too many questions, nigga. No, I'm playing with you. Now, Root Words was having an argument with Sharice. Shout out to the beautiful Sharice. And like I said, Sharice, if you listening, baby, that offer still stands if you want to be my co-host. I got a home for you over here, baby. Shit don't go right with you and OTK, baby. You can come right over here. I got a spot for you. Yeah, man. He was having a disagreement with Sharice, man. And the nigga was having a mental breakdown. He started calling Zay a fag. He said the nigga Bobby Knight a tether lover, saying Bobby Knight, you ain't shit. You ain't put nobody in the back. Nigga Bobby Knight ain't even go in there. And I was like, damn, nigga, what? Like, damn, bro, you ain't gonna say nothing to this nigga root word. Y'all ain't gonna check this nigga, man.
Y'all knew that shit was gonna happen eventually, bro. Them niggas is weird. Them niggas is strange folks, man. You know what I'm saying? And them
But
niggas.
hold on. This is the disclaimer. I ain't dissing this shit show today. Usually I be dissing them niggas from over there and Bobby Knight, mainly Bobby. But I ain't dissing y'all today. I'm just saying, man, what's going on with y'all niggas, man? Y'all gonna have, like I said, y'all gonna have to fire up a live stream, put that nigga Root Words on the panel, and have an intervention with that nigga, man. Cause like I said, man, what's going on with y'all over there, man?
Man, it sounds like a classic case of indigestion, bro. I think it's just the shit show kind of backed up for the moment. You feel me? A little constipation. They get some X-Lax. It'll clear up. It'll clear out in a little bit.
I want to see you niggas put that nigga on the Summer Jam screen. He did the old, he disrespected you niggas last night in front of company.
Ah,
And I know you niggas in the bushes listening too. Zay, Root Words, Bobby, Humbling. I know all you shit show niggas is listening right now. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas don't went soft out here, man. Y'all got the most incompetent nigga on YouTube going in on you niggas. Y'all niggas looking like y'all looking like food right now. Pause when I say that too to you niggas. Y'all looking like food right now to a nigga like me. Y'all looking like food.
Nah,
true, boy. Hey, boy, I argue with any goddamn body. I don't give a damn. I ain't finna let you goddamn be shine on me like the sun.
no, them niggas just need to regroup. You know what I'm saying? A little regroup. Hit the drawing board up. Coordinate their efforts and shit. They'll be all right.
Yeah, man. So shout out to the shit show, man. Shout out to Bobby though, man. Yeah, he alright, man. He ain't. Even though I be dissing that nigga, man, going in on him. He alright, man. He alright, bro.
Then so like the
This
nigga actually got
fat
wounded.
ass nigga looking at man. Look at all of my goddamn car, fat man. I ain't got no Twinkie in here. What's up, man?
Ah,
This nigga fat ass nigga looking all in my goddamn car like I got a donut in this motherfucker or something. Nigga, I ain't got nothing for you right now.
That might be Zay. Better watch your back.
They go shot son. Where the $2 fake Indians at, bro? Why are you what the fuck is wrong with you, shot son? Why you always want to have contention every day with an Indian, bro? These niggas ain't Indians, bro. Y'all niggas want to debate about who's African American and Indian every fucking day. Who gives a fuck, nigga? That's like me riding down the street over here. There's a Pizza Hut and there's a Domino's right there, nigga. It's competition with you niggas. An African in here and a fella wearing nigga right here. A TP nigga, a TP living nigga right here, man. Fuck all that shit, man.
And that's
That niggas
CVS
ain't getting
Walgreens.
that shit so watered down, man. Y'all niggas, it's so watered down by now. Niggas been debating about that since Sarnetta was in the street. Y'all for the troll line every time. See, y'all fall for the troll line every time. No, you really looking for Indians to fight, bro. To spar with.
You know, it'd be crazy if the leftists and I guess that would be Aboriginals, got into a big war with the MAGA right, the alt right, I think as they call themselves, and the Pan Africans. And it wouldn't be like a normal civil war, but niggas would bring their Facebook profiles too and their YouTube channels, and they be live streaming and fighting at the same time. That should be nuts.
That's crazy work. Man, listen, man. Out of all 30 people in this bitch watching, I know I got at least 5 to 10 shit show niggas watching right now. Where you niggas at, man? Y'all niggas pop your heads out, man. Come out them goddamn bushes, man. I should have titled it. Hey, choose on. I got a good topic. What's up, bro? Here come the psyop talk. Just laugh out. Damn, hey, kill switch, man. Y'all listen, bro. Y'all niggas act like y'all act like this is brand new talk or something. Y'all niggas Sanchez been talking about psyops and shit for years, man.
And I bet Bobby and Zay in the chat right now hiding.
Yeah, they listen. Yeah, I know they listen. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to them boys, man.
And I bet they in the 6'9" position braiding each other hair, nigga.
No, I don't know about all that, bro. That's freaky, some freaky shit. He said, "Here come the psyop talk." So somebody said, "L.A. black people, gang members perpetrate black hate. The worst state to state." How you feel about that? Some people, he said, somebody said that L.A. black people, gang members perpetrate black hate.
Man, LA having a LA. Well, I'm not from LA and shit, but LA having a record low murders this year. I think Kansas City, Memphis is killing it right now. Memphis, Chicago, Baltimore. I think they got way more bodies than Cali altogether. And I'm talking about San Fran, Bay Area, Stockton, Sacramento area, and LA and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think the niggas that be perpetrating the most hate is the niggas that's fucking just angry and fucking looking for somebody to blame and shit. That's usually what it always comes down to, nigga. Niggas ain't fucking like a real racist. That nigga gonna be walking around, see a nigga he don't like and fuck him up and shit. Most of these niggas is theoretical racists and theoretical this and theoretical that, nigga. But yeah, they beyond. They ain't even got to the pseudo yet.
So I disagree, but I wanted your perspective. That they perpetrate black hate. What would be black hate to you, bro? Black hate, niggas get on YouTube and hate each other for opinions and different and perspectives and ideologies, bro. So we wouldn't even have to talk about it. Gangs perpetrating hate. These niggas on these platforms, on these panels, perpetrate hate when it comes to so-called information. A nigga hate you from this is a virtual space we in, and a nigga hate you. A nigga say, man, I'm gonna kill your wife. I'm gonna kidnap your daughter from school, nigga. All because you disagree, bro. So you can niggas hate each other on this shit. Niggas gang banging on this motherfucker. You niggas banging blue, niggas banging red. One niggas banging Abo, one niggas banging Pan African. One nigga banging 5% Nation, another niggas banging Nuwapian. One nigga banging Conscious, other nigga banging Spiritual. And then niggas is choosing up and niggas hating each other just off of ideologies, man. So
Hey,
fuck all this.
shout out to shout out to the true anarchists of the world, my nigga. You know what? We don't get enough press, enough play. The niggas is like, fuck the world, fuck the government, fuck your side, fuck your opinion. I'm just gonna do me, nigga, and I'll be satisfied with that. And like the LA shit, I wouldn't say they perpetrating this shit. Like the niggas is calling people across state lines directly to perpetrate this shit. If niggas ain't living in LA, how the fuck you know what the fuck being perpetrated in LA if you ain't there? If you getting this information from the TV, the fucking media, the news, or a music video, nigga, I would say you might be biased and shit, man. You the one seeking that shit out. Because LA is actually a nice place and shit. It's fucked up in many places, but it's not fucked up in many places. The niggas ain't out there like a fucking like Beirut or motherfucking Gaza Strip and shit.
And plus, I feel like that's a stigma. Then me and my father was having a discussion about that yesterday, and they always say black people hate each other, we rob each other all day. But if you look at the statistics, shout out to white people too. I ain't got no problem with nobody, man. White people commit crimes like robbery, simple assault, felonious assaults, 33% higher than blacks. Black people get arrested more than anybody else. As far as like violent crimes, other ethnicities of people commit more crimes, more violent crimes than what we do. We just get arrested for bullshit more than anybody else.
No, I would say like this, we actually don't get arrested more than anybody else. The most arrests come out of the biggest population of people is gonna be white Americans shit. The highest number of motherfucking sexual abuse crimes is by white males. The highest number of fucking child porn crimes, like nigga, that shit's ridiculously high. Out of 93% of the people that were convicted for child pornography and sexual abuse over the last fucking in 2024, 76% of them motherfuckers was white males, bro. That is like 2/3, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Out of
That's
100%.
crazy.
So like per capita, if you look at the per capita of how many black people are in America and shit, then our numbers are gonna go up and shit. But people that are smoking the most drugs, it ain't blacks, my nigga, because we ain't got all the money to be buying all the drugs and fucking from South America and shit. The number is always gonna be highest to the white folks and shit, but they don't talk about that shit because that idea of white privilege. White privilege is basically like you went to welfare offers. They got the handicap line to get those people through faster and shit because they got a disability. So that white privilege shit is like welfare for white people for motherfucking racial fucking status.
Yeah, I feel like that white privilege shit. I feel like that's just it might be true in some cases. Cause I don't met some poor ass white people, man. I'm
Yeah,
talking about poor. I'm talking about fuck poor. I'm talking about poor without the R on that motherfucker. I'm talking about living like living bad, bad. I'm talking about they ain't got shit.
we
I
call
think I told this story yesterday. I live better than some white people that I grew up in the neighborhood with. Cause when we moved from Mississippi, matter of fact, when we first moved to Louisville, Kentucky, we lived in an area called the West End, and that area was predominantly black people. Cause I went to an all black high school too, right? But the area that high school was in was predominantly white, just because of busing and all that shit. But that's besides the point. And it's my dad moved us out to the suburbs, a place called Valley Station, and this area was predominantly white back in those days, back in the early 2000s, man. And I remember the kids up the street from me, Chris and them. Their names was Chris. They was poor as shit, man. Nigga came outside eating macaroni with hot dogs one day. I said, man, what the fuck is that you eating? They had it bad, bro, like po.
yeah, the
They ain't
majority.
had shit. I'm like, bro, and I grew up. Our house looked better than their house. My dad had two goddamn bins. My dad had two bins sitting down in front of the yard. His daddy had an old ass pickup truck sitting out front.
Hey, look, bro, there's more homeless people in America than there's that are white. You know what I'm saying? Like they got the most numbers, so they're gonna have the most motherfucking statistics and shit. It's gonna be beating everybody else and shit. But like that white privilege shit, bro, no bullshit. Like if niggas they don't see it this way. They think it's like some fucking like we are actually better than them. Nah, nigga, you have to have mass marketing schemes, mad propaganda, and all this other shit to make you think that you better. But then if you look at reality, ain't no all white football teams, all white basketball teams. This is a college school, and it's all white people that go to that shit. And them niggas ain't making it to the Final Four, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The hockey, that's one other thing and shit. But there's some of the best niggas in the league ain't even fucking American and shit. Them niggas is Russian and motherfucking Yugoslavian and shit and black and shit. So like when you look at it, bro, that white privilege shit is like really a mass marketing scheme and shit because you got to theoretically, bro, you got to keep the majority of the people thinking that they're better than the other people and shit. So just so you can create the division and shit, like the gangs and shit, the fucking Republicans versus the Democrats and all that shit, bro. The trans versus the non and shit, all that shit is motherfuckers. They get so hyped up on their own position, they don't realize like that ain't your position, nigga. You was given that position by some fucking media propaganda and shit, and some of your friends and your peers and shit.
Okay, this what I'm gonna do right here.
Go ahead.
To everybody in the chat listening, does white privilege exist? Put a one in the chat if it exists. Put two in the chat if it's just folklore and it just blew up by the media and it's bullshit. Put a one in the chat if there is such thing as white privilege. I feel like it's just such thing as somebody having more money than somebody else. So if you have the more money you have, that might put you in a better place than somebody else. It don't matter their color. That's how I see it.
You know
Let
how like
everybody put. Matter of fact, hold on. Marky Dan, the historian, man, hit that link. Realist McCoy, man, come up here, man. Who else? Who else? Who else? JJ there and Lightwin. I know you don't hit links like that. Come on up here, man.
you know how niggas be like, like niggas be like, oh, I'm a record
No,
producer.
I don't believe that, man. Y'all niggas tripping in the chat. Everybody putting one Realist McCoy. I got to disagree with all y'all. Y'all saying that white privilege is prevalent and it exists. I'm saying it don't. I'm saying it does, but it don't.
I think
I'm
there's like
saying in some cases, because I don't see some white people. I'm saying I don't see some poor ass white people, man. They ain't had no privilege. I'm talking about they probably live. They probably wish they can swap lives with me. When I'm talking about back in the day when I was a kid. Poor as shit. Said, man, that's a complex question. In Louisiana, in the wild field, I've seen white boys put their people before a nigga. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like because niggas are quick to be saying, "Hey, man, white privilege exists." I'm not saying it don't, but I'm saying it's blown out of proportion.
so like look, the idea behind white privilege is backed by white superiority. That they are actually in every level superior than all of the races. They're not, bro. It's the illusion that they are that makes them feel that way and shit. Because like I said, look at the statistics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce dropped one country album and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking all the rap, bro. The reason that popular culture, fashion, all that shit is not white privilege, bro. It's cultural. You know what I'm saying? So niggas that think they white privilege, they gonna sit there and be like, it's like niggas that think because they Christian that they don't do no wrong. It's the same shit. Oh, I'm Christian, so I'm close to Jesus, I'm close to God, that means I'm going to heaven. Bro, that don't mean shit. You still you. And so niggas think they got white privilege, like they get some kind of special pass, some special abilities. It's no special abilities, it's the way the system's set up, is to convince you that you are
Hey man, hey, your skin tone, when they see your nigga ass, they gonna close the door on you. But when they see that white man come in, they see that white man walking up, they gonna open the door a little bit wider for him. You know what I'm saying?
and that
Yo,
and that that shows right there.
certain skin
On the
complexions
job
will open up the door for you.
right on the job site, I've experienced that before. Like they think white is right. Like my old manager, she thought just because she was white, she was right, but she was dumb as molasses. I'm talking about slow as shit. I'm like, this is a dumb bitch here. And I
And look,
always tell
and
my
that
coworkers,
and
I
that's
said, this
her
bitch
and
thinks,
that,
she think white is right, man.
and
hey,
that's her exercising her white privilege that she thinks she has.
But she didn't listen, bro. Listen. I'm gonna say one thing, bro. She didn't have no privilege though, because when it came time, this around 2020, around the epidemic, she had to go line her stupid ass up and take that inoculation like everybody else, man.
but look, the question to ask is, what is the actual privilege? Because, like I said, if you look at the statistics on fucking child pornography and sexual abuse, rape, child molestation, the white male is 2/3 of all people, and that's including all races in America and shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to rape and child and sexual abuse and child pornography, the blacks and the natives are in the lowest part of the category, bro. We're like fucking 3% and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if white privilege really exists, then how come 90?
I'm gonna play
Well,
devil's
well,
advocate. If white privilege is really a thing, they might look at it like, man, I can go touch on this baby because I got this white privilege. I'm gonna get off scot free.
So
That's
So
so
you
let
look
right.
at it like that, then,
well,
right?
well
well, nah. We've had black perverts too, but
yeah, but like the
let
rape.
me just say, white privilege. While I don't think it's necessary. Let me say it's not as systemic as it was. I think as before, like in this, like in the '60s and before then, like where a black person you had to actually walk to the front of the bus, go through the door, pay your money, then get off the bus, walk to the back, and then get on the back of the fucking bus. That's white privilege. A white
And,
person doesn't have to do that shit. Like
and
that's
so
just a clear example right there.
but that's a
Now, white
that's a
privilege
that's
today, people make the argument that it's systemic because, well, white immigrants that came over here, the Irish, the Italians, those folks, they didn't have to go through the same struggles. They didn't literally have the system telling them that they can't go through this door or that door because they might get killed. So and you can look at that in housing opportunities. You can look at that in the way how school districts are funded, and they literally just had the Biden administration, and Trump is tearing it down right now. But they created DEI specifically just to give people of color or gay people or people that's different, just a little hand up. Because you know what I'm saying? White men have, they've ran this country a long time. You know what I'm saying? They
I'm
already
add on
well
to that. I'm add
embedded
on to that.
in them
And I'm gonna say this,
positions.
man. Like I said earlier, man, I feel like white privilege might be an illusion for the most part. Because, like I said, man, the majority, a lot of white people live below the poverty line. A lot of them on food stamps, government
But that,
subsidies and shit like that.
hey,
That's why I say I don't think it's
but
a
they paper, but what? How much paper they getting? That ain't that. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? That white man see his white brother. You know what I'm saying? It's just how the Mexicans be acting. You know what I'm saying? How the Mexicans, they don't know each other. You know what I'm saying? They finna go goddamn be get drunk. Goddamn be fuck around. Ain't no telling what they finna connect with. You know what I'm saying? And do.
Bro, white
But
people
that's
don't
how
like,
it is.
bro, up, like them uppity bougie white people, they don't like white trash, bro. Bro, listen, bro, when I worked at that goddamn golf
fact.
course, man, the white people out there didn't fuck with each other. Like, they felt like, bro, it's these houses called fairway houses. These houses were cheaper than the houses that were like out, like, out on the main course. The people that lived in those bigger houses out at the golf course, they wouldn't hang with people that lived in the fairway houses.
Right.
You know
Hey,
what I'm
but
saying?
hey, check this out. So white
So
privilege,
I'm saying, hold on, I'm saying that they create classism with each other. They don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One of them white people living at the goddamn golf course it's gonna shun and look down on a nigga that's living in the trailer park with a straw hanging
But
out his
he
mouth
too
with
high up though.
overalls on.
Absolutely. But we have a lot of different
They
examples
too
about
high
that
up. But
too.
what about the people in the middle class though? They gonna reach down. They arms long enough to reach down to the motherfucking white man that's in the little, you know what I'm saying, the lower class.
But
I
they
mean,
not reaching down to
the
him, bro.
middle class
They
go
look
through
at,
their own shit when they try and get
bro.
housing. It's a,
They
hey, but
rather
look,
do,
if
it's
white
bro.
privilege, look, if white
Bro,
privilege
hold on, I'm
existed,
saying one more thing. A middle class white person, a rich white person, deal with a nigga before they deal with white trailer park trash, bro.
all right, but look, if white privilege
I
really
disagree.
existed, there would be no need for motherfucking white people from England to come to another country to establish anything, bro, because white privilege is historically fucking all the way deep and shit. So white privilege is a social construct. It's really something that's promulgated to us, and
Well,
is backed by fucking narrative and shit in the financial system. Nigga,
that's
white
just
privilege
not
really don't exist. It's this idea that
White
we
is
all
right. White is
that's just
right.
not true. And one great example of that is what they call it, the cacique system. Well, some of those white folks that came over from Europe, from Spain specifically, when they came over here, there was a bunch of brown fucking Taino Indians, and they made it clear if you procreated with these people, your
You talking
children
about the caste? You talking about the
would be
caste
fucking
system? You talking about the
mulattoes.
cat? You talking about
thing
the
is,
caste system?
white privilege
Yeah, they
really
call it the
existed.
caste system
Nigga,
in
look,
India, but they call
hey,
this
look,
the cacique
it's the
system,
same
I think.
thing. It's the same thing in Mexico, right? Niggas out here in America talking about Viva la fucking Mexico, nigga. They ain't saying Viva la fucking Mexico back where they from. Matter of fact, they left that bitch. So if white privilege really existed, why did them niggas leave they fucking white privilege fucking continent to come to another one to escape white privilege?
Because there was religious persecution,
So there's
because
so
they
look,
wanted to
then
see if
look,
they can make an
look.
opportunity for themselves
Okay, so then
in a
look.
new. Uh-huh.
That right there wipes white privilege off the fucking board because those religious people were their own people. There is no white privilege.
I mean, look. I mean, listen. In those specific countries where white is literally the predominant race, yeah, I agree with you. Like classism is what's going to strive there. It's the same thing in countries that you have predominant black populations. Like where my mother
Right.
came from, Grenada, it's pure classism down there. But when you get to a country and now you have a different mix and a boiling pot of different races and different ethnicities coming from different places, you're gonna have fucking privilege when it comes to the dominant population of those people.
All right, but the
That's how
thing,
it's always been throughout history.
you know what privilege means? It means that's something that's given. It's not something that you already have. You have to get the privilege. It's a privilege to have. That's why that saying is
I mean, I mean,
They feel like it's their
one
birthright.
privilege that white
It's
people
their
specifically
birthright.
had
That's how
is
they
I
feel.
I guess it would be like this then. You got those movies in high school and shit. We all
uh,
grad we and the older classmen graduated, but you had those 2 or 3 older classmen that still came to school like 2 years after at every assembly. They still, so even though they can't make it in their own sector, they come down to the lesser degree of the fucking B to the B league and shit, so they can dominate. That's still not privilege, bro.
Okay, well let me tell you
That,
a clear
Man,
example
well,
of
what the
privilege.
that didn't
In the
work, man. That
original
didn't go together.
Constitution, a black person is 3/5 of a white person. That's privilege, my nigga.
so look,
Like
the
that's
thing,
direct
look,
privilege. Just by you being white,
look,
you are a
that,
full
all that,
human
look,
being.
but the thing is, bro, I don't care if they wrote that shit in sand, nigga. It don't make it real.
Yes, they do. When they put a chain
Bro, look.
around your neck and they chop off your fucking foot if you try to run. That
So
is
look,
real.
hey, so look, so if they said that black men are 1/1000% or whatever fucking stupid numbers niggas can come up with, that makes it, that just automatically by default makes it real. Or is it
Yes.
or,
If it's in constitutional
or,
law, if it's in the Constitution, that means it's
bro, I
law.
don't care if it was written on the motherfucking side of a bus, nigga. It's a social accepted norm and shit, bro, and you have to reinforce that shit. Me personally, can't no white man come to me and tell me he more privileged. I'll knock him out, and then I go to jail. Oh, see, and then he's
That's because your ancestors fought for you to have the same rights as every other white
nigga,
man to
bro,
express yourself.
look,
If
I'm
you
not,
did
bro.
that shit in the year 1920, they would lynch your black ass.
Look, nigga, and I die for my shit, nigga. Where's the privilege in that?
No, respect. Hey, respect. But
For real.
you
So,
don't have the privilege of being
They
a
they
free
show you, brother.
nigga
They
in the
show
year
you, brother.
1920.
White
so look,
privilege exists, brother. They show you that shit, bro.
nigga, but
To this day, if you go somewhere and say the wrong thing in a town, your ass is grass,
what,
boy.
nigga? And what? That's what the fucked up thing is. And what? Where's the privilege in that, nigga? Like, look, the craziest niggas are gonna say, "Give me liberty or give me death." And in
Hey,
most
listen,
times,
I respect
Them
you.
niggas ain't crazy.
and
I'm
most
They ain't
times,
crazy, bro. Them brothers ain't
You feel
crazy.
my
They got good.
I don't
They
give a
just
fuck
know
what
where
they
they at,
got,
and they know
though,
what they
nigga.
gon' and they know what they say gonna get them,
So what?
and they
point
just saying
is,
what the
Barrett
fuck they
Hampton,
want to
brother.
say.
Hey,
I
look. So
respect
look,
it.
hear me out though. Give me liberty or give me death. You're the most likely to get both at the same time, but you're gonna stand on yours, nigga. That is more. There's more privilege in not in being fucking stern and steadfast on your own too than having to buy into something that kind of gives you
But
the
if you're a
idea
white
of
person,
ability.
you don't have to say give me liberty or give me death. That's a privilege, right?
Nah, nigga, not if I bro. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what they want to give me. I don't want to take that shit. They like, hey, you know, we don't like you. I don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, we don't like you. I don't give a fuck. At the same instance, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's privilege.
Brother.
I
Brother,
respect it.
That you feel what I'm saying? So like the idea of
Nah.
privilege,
You see my picture is
that
Brad Hampton. I respect it.
so
hey,
look, you see,
that brother there is you lost, bro. How the
how I'm
hell
lost, nigga. See,
you
so we
say
can
white
talk about that.
privilege don't exist, bro?
Huh?
How you gonna say white privilege don't exist though, bro?
How you gonna
All
act?
this information that's all this compound information. You
Okay,
know what I'm
look.
saying?
Look, I hear what you're saying, my nigga. But just because they say Jesus can walk on water, don't mean I believe a nigga can walk
No,
on water. It's the same shit. Niggas
bro.
is saying it,
Stop
but
it,
you
bro.
look, nigga. I don't acknowledge it. How about that one? See,
That's
that's
good. That's what you should say. That's what you should say instead of
it. Don't it? But then, nigga.
it don't exist.
All right, look. Let's try like this. You put 2 white people in a room with 2 black people. Where is the white privilege out there just standing next to each other? Or does there have to be some kind of fucking certain procedure?
If there's a system that
No.
controls
Hold
that,
on, brother. What is
go
that
ahead.
law that they had? What is that law? What is it? Affirmative action?
Bro, nigga, listen. You got a one
Hold on. Stay right there.
bro.
What's that
Answer
law
the
that
first
they had
question.
made? Hold
Nigga,
on. What's that law that they made
we talking about
for
2
they
motherfuckers
wouldn't
standing
have to
next
be
to each other.
racist against black folks and have to hire them? What's the
Okay, so
law?
there's one
That's
white man standing
DEI.
right here. There's the black man standing right next to him. Where the fuck is white privilege at? If 2 niggas are standing next to each other.
I
Okay.
mean, if he were to slip and fall
Nowhere,
and
nigga.
hit if
2
he
niggas
were
standing.
to slip and fall and hit his head and
Nah,
wake up
nigga.
and say
No.
that nigga attacked
So look,
me, the police is going with that nigga.
hey, look, hear me
That's a
out though.
fact.
I just asked a question. If you have one white man standing next to a black man, where's the
Right.
white privilege? And instead of saying, just answering that question, you guys started talking about something completely different about us.
No. Something was on my mind when you was talking, and
Okay,
then when you went into that, go ahead.
Just try to address that one question, because we might get to the root of this shit. Maybe if there's a white guy standing next to a black guy, where is white privilege?
If it is one man and another man, and it's just the two of you, there is no privilege.
If they're just standing, so I would agree with that too. I would definitely agree. So
okay, so what they doing? Just standing there? What you mean? Just standing there?
Just standing there.
Well, what the fuck they got to do with what? Come on, bro.
That's the point I'm trying to prove.
No, bro. No.
How about we talk about if it's a white guy and a black guy and they both went to community college and they're both applying for the same job. Who do you think is more likely to get hired? According to the statistics, the white guy. That's privilege.
Who would the black guy think would go get?
But you're still proving my point.
We
put 10 white guys.
Bro, you still proved my point. 10 white
guys in one room and 10 niggas in the same room.
So,
they all went to community college.
My nigga, you just proved my point again. White privilege does not exist outside of certain fucking systems or certain fucking
outside of systemic. But we talk about what privilege. We talk about privilege from systemic issues, though. That's what we talk about when we say privilege.
Hey, so white privilege is like a light switch. You have to turn it on. It doesn't exist right by itself. It has to be activated or actualized or participated.
It's like Motel 6. Yeah, they gonna leave the light on for you.
All right, so the white guy standing with the black guy, they're standing there. White privilege doesn't exist until the white guy does a fucking certain dance or he looks a certain way. And there it goes. You see the white privilege just kick in? It doesn't exist.
I mean, privilege. When we talk about privilege, it's associated with a certain act or with some
behaviors. So look, bro, white privilege doesn't exist outside of certain behaviors. It's a social construct. The social means a group, and a construct was something that's built by the group together to sustain the group. So if I say I don't believe in,
don't nothing exist outside of certain behavior.
Boom, a lot of shit. Like you can put a Republican and Democrat together in the same room. They stay in there, nigga. How can you tell what's the Republican stance look like? It's a bunch of opinions and leanings and fucking ideology and shit. Fucking white privilege is the exact same thing. It is an ideology, bro. But white privilege is backed up on the idea of white supremacy. You could put a white man and a black man in a room and they gotta be fully clothed and shit. Where's white supremacy?
White supremacy, it was taught to these white folks, man.
And taught to us too. That's why we talk about it. Otherwise, it'll be a foreign concept.
No. It was taught to them. No. It was taught to them by their great grandpas.
Okay, so
I'm talking about like really talk to them like some racist shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, look, that doesn't make sense because then how come Larry Bird couldn't dunk from the foul line? They could have taught him that too,
Larry
right?
Bird. Oh yeah, Larry Bird.
What the fuck Larry Bird got to do? Now, what did Larry Bird have to do with us talking about racism? And
Michael Jordan's a black
man. What he
got? So that nigga in a big ass. I mean, that's the NBA. Larry Bird should have the white privilege. Draymond Green scored more threes than he did, but Larry Bird had the white privilege.
Larry Bird wasn't no slouch, man. He wasn't no slouch. That's a bad motherfucking.
So look, bro.
Yeah, that's a bad example.
Okay, so how does it work? How does white privilege work for Larry Bird against Michael Jordan? Does it like stop?
Who said Larry Bird had any white privilege?
He's white.
But how in this instance are we saying that or is anybody claiming that he had privilege? Like Larry Bird is acknowledged because he came up in the 80s.
In order to have white privilege, don't you gotta at least be fucking white, nigga? That's the first.
I don't disagree, but now there has to be a certain act associated with the privilege.
Okay,
he came into a league that was predominantly black in the 80s.
Nigga, was cooking white folks.
He was just straight up cooking niggas.
Most of the people going to the games are white people. There's no black fucking team with a black mascot.
Are you saying he got into he was getting more minutes because he was white?
I'm saying white privilege don't exist, and you keep proving it. That's why you ask those questions. Like,
I don't think that's a good example.
No, brother.
Matter of fact,
no, brother.
We're gonna talk about
no, brother.
We could go back. We could go back 20 years to the 1960s
white privilege
when they weren't letting. Go ahead.
In colleges, it doesn't exist at the Sycamore University or at North Carolina and definitely doesn't exist in the NBA, even though Larry Bird is in fact white. See
It
what we're doing?
existed in the 1960s when they weren't letting black
Nigga,
students get into the starting
you
lineups in the
keep coming up
NCAA.
with excuses, my nigga.
That's
I
an
asked a
excuse. That's
question,
an example.
No, listen, I
bro.
don't
Look,
want to talk about Larry Bird. I want
then
to talk
don't,
about
then
the
don't.
white man Larry. That's what I want to talk about. The
Why
regular
did they have
Joe, the
Larry
white man
fucking
Larry.
Bird, nigga.
why did they have to pass a Fair Housing Act to prevent white landlords from discriminating against black folks if there's no white privilege?
But
He
bro,
don't
why would they?
read.
Bro, look,
He
if
don't
white,
read.
Why would
look,
they pass
my
that?
nigga, hear me out though. If white privilege existed, why they gotta pass some shit? It should be natural. It ain't natural.
What?
Natural privilege. They have to pass some shit.
Exactly. It's not
You just
natural
Nigga,
fell
it's
on
not
you
to
bro.
just
treat
you
black
just
people
It's a
cut
fairly.
yourself,
social
brother.
construct,
It
nigga.
was not natural
You
to
just
treat
cut
black people
yourself.
That's
fairly in
what a
this
social
country.
construct is, nigga. It's not fucking real. A group of people gotta believe in it for it to be existing because it doesn't exist. They just believe it does. That's why you gotta pass a fucking bill. It should be automatic, bro. You
If
can't
it's on
pass a bill to
paper,
make, bro, my nigga. You can't pass a bill to make Larry jump from the fucking foul line. It's not natural.
okay, but hold on. But that's not privilege. Why you keep saying that?
White
Larry Bird was
privilege
just a
is
bad
a
motherfucker.
Bro,
social
they had to
construct.
sign a bill because of the
Exactly. They had to put it on
mistreatment
paper.
of
Then some
black people.
senators and some
Come
House
on, bro. What
of
color?
Representatives
Where were you
signed
at,
off on
brother?
it.
You ain't black? What color is
Where
you?
was I at when,
Man,
nigga?
truth on your panels
Where was
always
I
get
at when?
crazy.
What is you a Indian?
The fuck you
You
talking
gotta
about, nigga? Where
be.
was I at when?
I'm just saying, since you trying to say white privilege don't exist,
It don't,
you
nigga.
got to be crazy, man. You
Okay,
got
so
to
I'm
white
be.
privilege.
brown.
Okay, I
I'm
must be
brown.
crazy, nigga.
I'm
I must be
brown.
very crazy. If white privilege existed, then why do they have to pass bills to enforce white
White
privilege?
privilege, dude.
At it.
No, they passed
Because you
No,
laws
got to
to
white
do that
privilege.
for the
protect white
egg.
It's my
privilege.
turn. It's
Go,
my
Go
go
ahead,
ahead,
turn. I
bro.
No,
just joined the
it ain't your
panel, man.
turn, brother. Hell, you
I
wait in
just
line.
joined the panel.
Well, wait
I
in
just
line.
joined
Hell,
the
we
panel.
try.
Can I get a? I can't get a welcome. That's crazy.
I
All
ain't
right,
gonna lie.
look. White privilege do exist because they fucking running more shit than we running. Black privilege would exist if we was in a position they was in. We wouldn't do nothing different than they doing. If you got a business right now and a hunky and a nigga coming that bitch, you gonna hire the nigga. Same thing they doing, and that's the
Hold on.
privilege they got to do because y'all got it.
I'm gonna say one thing real quick, and you
I
guys
just
start
felt
drop.
like talking.
I was watching a
Yeah.
Boosie interview. Hold on. Black, you can say black privilege exists too, because I was watching a Boosie interview. He said he got pulled over by the Atlanta police. They seen who he was and let him go.
No, that's Boosie, man. He's a star.
That's
He's a celebrity.
celebrity.
Where
That's
the fuck? Where
But
the
celebrity
it still
privilege.
exists, though. You can still put that
If
in the
if
same context.
If Boosie was the dope dealer, his dad, they would have got them had 5 cars on his ass.
Hey, what age does the privilege kick in at? It's like
Man, y'all niggas making
adolescent,
excuses, man.
teenage years and
Y'all
shit. It's
niggas
got
up here making,
to be
man.
age.
All
Oh,
right,
it's
man.
definitely an excuse, but it's real though. We ain't gonna act like it is an excuse because we is better than them and we can work harder than them and we can be in a better position than what we in. But we do blame them for everything. We're saying we do gotta work harder than them. We do gotta be smarter than them, or we don't stand a chance.
That's what a
Is
social
that
You
hard to
construct
fucking
is.
right.
understand?
Exactly. That's what a social construct is. Because like, does that mean that when white people die, they just die better than every other race? That should be privileged death. It should be across all
No, it
boards.
don't mean that. It don't mean that at all. It
This
means
nigga
that
said
they
privilege
get
there.
more privilege. It means when they kids, the majority, not all, but some, like Jesse Lee Peterson, cool nasty saying, when they kid graduate, they get 50,000 in their bank account and a brand new car paid for. When our kids graduate, we get my old car and get like $2,000 donated from our peoples that gave us money and pent it on us. It's two
Nigga,
different lives.
I didn't get bail money, nigga.
That's a
So
privilege, bro. They whole life is, man, you trying to tell me white people don't got, not trailer park trash. We talking about these white people, bro. Man,
all
they
right,
got
so
it great, bro.
I want to ask this question,
That
right?
ain't a privilege, Mr. Lindsay.
Hey, immigrating Indian. I've been
Look,
saying the
look,
same thing. Hey, bro, I've been saying the same thing, bro. That white privilege shit is nonsense, bro.
bro,
You mean
look.
to
So
tell me you mean to tell
Man,
me
it
David?
ain't,
Hold on,
man.
look,
Hold
But
on, bro. Let me get myself. I'm saying, you mean to tell me Johnny Boy that been sweeping the floor at McDonald's for 20 years? He white. He got white privilege. Hell no. He broke. He dusted and disgusted, man. That's not. All that shit nonsense to me, bro.
hey, so
No,
look, if
that's
you get white
trailer
privilege,
park. That's you talking hood white people and hood black
I'm
people.
not
I
talking
get
about
it.
no hood
White
white dude. I'm
people
talking about a dude.
look,
Look, I'm
white
talking about like
people is
dude.
more on white people is more on welfare than black people. We get all this. What I'm trying to tell you is them white people that we're talking about is way less black people that's on that criteria, bro. And you know it, bro. These motherfuckers, look, my homie had a motherfucking baby by a white girl. He had a baby by a black girl. The white girl was rich. When he went to the baby shower, the gifts and the shit that transpired from the baby shower, he could tell the cultural difference. Now it's cultural, it ain't color, but more white people was on that side of the culture than we are. So when he go to this baby mom motherfucking baby shower, it's Lexus is pulling up. It's big ass houses, big ass backyard. Everybody got money. He go to Shaniqua's baby shower, and it turned into a barbecue. So listen, here's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. If you don't think they got a silver spoon, you crazy, dog. And if
I'm
you
not saying,
think we got one, you crazy.
I'm saying
But go
white
ahead,
privilege.
y'all got it.
Saying white privilege is a social construct because you guys have all expressed that there has to be certain facts that must be in place for us to even acknowledge that it's white privilege. The white kid from the hood can't have white privilege even though he's white. Larry Bird, being a fucking millionaire and a Hall of Fame basketball player, can't have white privilege. He fits all the criteria for having white privilege, but because he's in a black league.
Bro, my homie got not no, my homie got my white boy got not with some dope, bro. They gave that nigga probation. He has so much dope. And he got probation, bro. Ain't no nigga I know was gonna get probation. You wanna know why he got probation? Because he was white. I know another white dude I worked with, he was an hour and a half late to his job interview and got the job. You wanna know why he got the job? Because he was white. Bro, it's never mind, bro. I can't believe y'all don't
Look,
see
they
that,
gave
bro.
fat
He
fucking
got
Now,
that
talented
job because
football
he got
numbers
that
on
job because he was more. Hold on, hold
that
on. He got
white
that
privilege.
job because he got that job probably because he was more qualified than the other person, bro.
So look,
Who
would
is
you say
probably?
would
Who
you
is
say
probably?
qualified.
Truzo. Who
would you
is
say white
probably?
privilege? Hey, look, because Fat was a fat white boy, nigga. They gave that nigga fucking 19 years, nigga. And he a fat white boy. He's educated. He's smart. He got money. He know how to get the money.
And what's
And
his culture? And what's his culture? Is this culture black or not?
that nigga all
That
day.
nigga wasn't no goddamn Doogie Howser. That nigga was fucking
Look,
Bubba
so
Sparks
the thing is,
slash
bro,
OT to God. All right.
white privilege. Look, white privilege doesn't exist except for in some places, in some circumstances. It's kind of like the Goldilocks zone idea for the heliocentric model for Earth.
Except, so it exists, right? So it exists. Because you said
But then,
except. In
like,
some places,
look,
it exists.
it exists
So
and then it
cool.
does.
Checkmate.
So look, if
Then
people
it
in the
don't.
fucking trailer
It's an
park don't have white
oxymoron.
privilege, it doesn't. Look, if people in the trailer park don't get to experience white privilege, does it exist? Not for them, but it exists for some
No, it
people.
don't. You right on that.
So
I
like,
ain't never knocking that. They get it
and
worse than us, man. They done started
bro,
attacking white people with crystal meth, like they
that's
did us with in the crack era. That's
what.
crazy. They dogging them poor white people. You
But
got it.
look, that's exactly the definition of a social construct. It's a socially accepted norm in certain fucking areas of life. It's not pervasive everywhere. It's not an automatic fundamental, like everybody got to be born through a woman, through fucking insemination of an egg. That is universal. So test tube babies is not the norm. That's not fucking natural. So white privilege is not a natural thing. It is something that certain people participate in. Some people can, some people can't. So it is not natural. Therefore, it has to be created. Therefore, if it's not created, it doesn't exist. If it's not everywhere. That's my point. It's a social construct.
Oh, well, just say that, nigga. Quit acting like white privilege don't exist, nigga.
I
Goddamn.
did. Hey, shout out to the crickets, nigga. Shout out to the crickets in the background.
There ain't no crickets, man. It exists in some places. I agree.
Hey, but look, when I was living in Maryland before I moved to Vegas and shit, I lived in Howard County, the third richest county in the whole nation and shit. I went to Burley Manor Middle School. Only 8 black people in the whole motherfucking
That shit exists all over the world, bro.
Okay, for sure. Except for the trailer park.
Ain't no for sure. That shit exists all over the world, man. You know that, bro. The darker skinned people, goddamn, get treated bad. Stop it, man.
Hey, let me ask you this. Hey, Mental Ninja, let me ask you this, Mental Ninja. Say a black dude was in the trailer park. Would he get arrested faster than the white dude in the trailer park?
Probably not as fast, dude.
Man, checkmate, Mental Ninja. Quit lying to yourself. You know what it is.
Like, what do you like? How? Like, so you have a black dude. Is he living there? He's from the trailer park. Or he's just there? Because normally the trailer park.
Bro, you hang with white people, right? You trying to tell me they don't get more leeway than you? Stop playing, Mental Ninja. This is crazy now. You know the goddamn Caucasian. Get out here, man. I done hung with white boys, bro. I be looking like this is amazing. That's amazing how you got away with that, buddy.
No, look,
just they whole culture is white privilege, man. You see how they talk to their mama, talk to their daddy. Then look, I was hanging out with some white folks one time. Them motherfuckers up in there cooking mushrooms and shit. Daddy come home from work. I'm like, oh man, y'all done fucked up. Yeah, fuck him. Just tell him it's noodles. You know what I'm saying? You know, white folks, they whole culture is white culture. They don't give a fuck. They know they gonna get their way.
So that means that when the white men that get sent to prison, because there's more white men in prison than there are black men, that's a privilege to be
more
sent
white people feel entitled than black people.
So the thing is, like, where does white privilege end and begin? Like, what age does a child start? Is it by birth? Is it
when he says
white privilege? White privilege. When your great grandma ass, when she went up in there and she seen that whites only sign on that goddamn stove, and it told her to go around the back. And then when she went around the back, that motherfucker was real rude to her while she spending her money. That's where white privilege goddamn me come from.
Okay, that sounds like a social construct because if there's no.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if it is a social construct. It's reality.
No, but you know what social constructs are? They're created by society.
You lose them.
Yeah, the white society. The white society. That's who it's created by.
So, like, there is a sign that said that Larry Bird was the greatest basketball player of all time and had more championships and rings and then Jordan could dunk from half the free throw line. Would that automatically make it true? Because there's a sign.
No, it won't make it facts. It'll make it white privilege. They said it because he was white. So they say he's the greatest because he was white. They say Eminem the best rapper. Hey, listen. If a nigga said the same rap that Eminem said, they'd call him an average rapper. Eminem said, since he's white, that's Eminem. He's white. White. That's how I do. I'm just fucking with you, man. So you got it.
Hold on, hey, black Indian immigrated, bro. I said the same goddamn thing, bro. He said he can do things white people can't do. Does that make him privileged? Yeah, man. I'm not rich by any means, but like I said, man, I done met some poor ass white people that I'm doing better than.
Hey, so like at my
job. So I'm saying, hold on. So what's the privilege?
Tell him to make an example. What can he do? Ask him what can he do? You got it, bro. Man, that nigga can't do nothing.
Hold on, I gave an example earlier. Hold on, bro. I gave an example earlier. Back in the day when I was younger, my dad moved us out to the suburbs, right? It was these white kids that lived up the street from us, man. They was poor as shit, bro. Poorer than us. I'm talking about living like shit. My daddy had 2 motherfucking Benzes sitting out front. This daddy had an old ass pickup truck.
Yourself.
They didn't have no privilege. Yourself. No, I didn't check myself because they didn't have. What was their privilege?
Let me tell you how first. Their privilege was they was poor as hell in the suburbs. Your black ass was paying all that money. Now I'm dumb. Now I'm dumb.
You don't say some dumb shit like that.
Well, you tell me a poor black man that live in the suburbs, and I'll wait.
A poor black man that live in the suburbs. It's plenty of niggas that got fucking nice houses in the suburbs with no furniture in the motherfucker. What are you talking about?
That's the bando.
Man,
Ain't
bro.
that plenty of niggas that live out in the
Man,
suburbs that
bro.
ain't got no furniture in the
Bro.
goddamn crib. Throwing shit out there.
Bro. The average nigga that's broke gonna be in Section 8 or public housing. That nigga in the suburbs, bro. Man, big ass yard, big ass dog. They living better than every nigga you know, and they poor. Just cause you made it up there to see it, you wouldn't have never even known it was a poor person in the suburbs. You ain't see no poor black person in the suburbs.
Hey,
Quit
be poor and
playing
have white,
games.
can you be broke and can you be homeless and have white privilege?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What about
I know
that
you
bum
can
ass
be
white? Hold on,
broke
what
and
about that
not
bum
be
ass white
poor.
dude? What about that bum ass white dude that's eating out the garbage? He wish he ain't got no motherfucking white privilege. White people they ride by him. Something look at that bum ass nigga.
Yeah, he
Go
pour
get a
white
job,
trash and they throw him to us. They throw them white people to us. He pour white trash. You know what they
bro.
call
The
them? They
nigga ain't
call them
bro.
white
The nigga,
trash.
bro. I ride a nigga like you. A ride by
Man,
like man. That nigga need to go get a job. They ain't throwing him to me because I'm like man, go get a job, dog.
Hey, so in order to have white,
exactly. I agree with that.
hey, so in order to have white privilege,
That's
does it have to?
anybody in that situation, though. That colored code goes out the window when you digging in the trash. Like,
Hey,
come
but does
on, man.
white?
Y'all silly.
Hey, is that shit observed? It has to be observed though, right? Like it's like you
Man,
can't
what Black Ice go? What that nigga Black Ice? Black Ice man, bring your ass back up here, dog. Bring your country ass back up here, man. Texas nigga.
like you know how they got the thing called the black card. Will take your ghetto pass and shit. It's like a certain card that you have to redeem it and shit. So white privilege, it seems like it has to be observed by other people for it to actually be considered a privilege. So if it's not observed, then does it exist?
Absolutely. We observing it. Ain't we observing it? Check me.
No, like
Hey,
man, bro.
listen, bro. I'm
Look, if it's
saying you can do better than a white person with their privilege. I'm
hey,
saying
but
you
look,
that dope. But you
I,
can't say it don't exist, dude.
if it's not observed, then does it exist? If it's not being observed,
No, it
like
don't exist, but we observing it, so it do exist.
that's what I'm saying. It's a social construct, bro. It's not really real. It's something that we just believe in by certain observations, kind of like Easter and fucking Santa Claus.
We've
We
been
know,
programmed. I know what you're saying.
yeah,
We've been
like
programmed.
Santa Claus is real, certain observable behaviors and shit. And then at some point, we understand that we don't observe that shit, so Santa Claus isn't real. White privilege is the same thing. It's that blue fucking paint on the fucking on the parking lot that has a little
White
wheelchair guy.
privilege ain't Santa Claus. Man, I never saw Santa Claus in my life. I saw white privilege before. I saw it with my own two eyes, though.
No, I get it, but the thing is,
Bro,
if look, bro,
I saw the black nigga. Go ahead, you
bro,
got it. My bad. I have
if
been talking too much. You
white
got it.
bro, niggas need a special consideration, bro. It shows that they are handicapped and they need special consideration. Therefore, we have an observable situation called white privilege
I
because
agree.
on their own, it doesn't. They don't have it automatically. It has to be a created, observable fucking society participating in fucking thing. Otherwise, bro, it
So you
really does.
saying white people can't see it? Only people that see it is other races. To them, they looking at it like we all under the same rules. I get
Bro,
it.
like,
That makes sense. That make it a social What I'm saying is reason why that social construct is possible because it's 90% true. It's a
so
10% of it wrong. They can push the lie. It's sort of like the Bible. Like 90% of that shit real. 10% of that shit is fake as fuck. So they can
bro,
push it off on the people, a lie between two truths. Go ahead, you got it.
white privilege is basically you got regular bowling and you got bumper bowling, white privilege. You have fucking riding a bicycle and you got training wheels, white privilege. You got fucking skateboarding with no pads and you got motherfucking skate truck with motherfucking Fisher Price and fucking pads and helmet and protection, white privilege and shit. The white people can't do it by
Fact.
themselves. So white privilege does exist as a social construct to help them. It's not real. But I mean, but it is.
I'm saying you just said how it exists and ended your whole statement saying it
Bro,
don't
how
exist.
like it's a fucking bro. It's like nigga. We so the average golfer for a par four course gets 4 strokes to make it to the cup. Now white privilege be like, Well, we're gonna give him a head start, two strokes to get to the cup. We're gonna put him at the middle of the fairway and shit, or close to the green because he needs the help. Outside of that, bro, outside of that social construct, you know what the fuck's gonna happen. The fucking people have it built in naturally and shit. And this is one big thing too about white privilege, is that if niggas have really been enslaved for 400 years, kidnapped from another continent and shit, civil rights shit, all that Jim Crow shit, and we crack, heroin, all that shit in prisons and guns and fucking police couldn't kill us, and we still putting out bangers, nigga. We still putting out Tupacs and Jordans and Currys and shit. It shows who's the indestructible.
Was they killing was the I know we indestructible. I don't disagree. Was they doing that to the white people? No, bro. Was they doing that to the white people? No, bro. Was they doing that to the Caucasian race?
Bro,
just say no so we can continue on. Hold on, stop, bro. If you go to listen, stop. No, man, you just want to. Now you don't want me to checkmate you. All right, now cool. If I go to an inner city ghetto, predominantly black school, and I look at their textbooks, I look at their desks, I look at their cafeteria, I look at their football pads, right? And then I go to a white school, and I look at their desks. They don't even got textbooks. You know, they got laptops sitting on top of their shit. Did you know that? Did you know the white school got laptops and the black schools got books? Is that not privilege or not?
It has to, bro. In order to keep the white race on top, you have to run it that way. You have to educate the people who are fucking indestructible.
Is that a privilege?
So, bro, that's
is that a privilege?
Without that,
is handicapping somebody? All right, check me. Here we go. Now let's talk about something else.
That's why handicapped parking spaces are closer to the door, so we have to walk as far. That's why bumper bowling has bumpers, so it's easier. It has to be made easier because them niggas couldn't do it if it wasn't. So white privilege, to me, is a social construct. It doesn't exist, and it shows who the weaker vessel really is if they need the privilege to get it in. And we doing all this without privilege. Actually, we have negative privilege, and we still get it in. We still putting out motherfucking Kendrick Lamar's and motherfucking Lamar Jacksons and shit, bro. We still putting out motherfuckers and shit. They got Jelly Roll. That's the best thing they got. And the nigga act black. You know what I'm saying? That's why our culture is the most influential culture in the world and shit, because it's built off a culture that is like fucking we're deadly. We survive more shit than roaches, nigga. The sun ain't even friendly to them niggas and shit. They gotta wear sunscreen, privilege, protection, special circumstances, special considerations.
I mean, the mere fact that when their first generation ancestors came to this country, they didn't have fucking chains around their neck and ankles. That's a privilege. That in by itself.
What do you mean?
The mere fact that when they came over here, they were allowed to accumulate wealth and they were allowed to become citizens. We were fucking slaves for almost 200 years. Bro, and then after they freed us from said slavery, they still kept up policies and practices to keep us in poverty.
Okay, that's if slavery.
Like that's one of the reasons when Sir Drop was when Sir Drop talks about the fucked up schools and the fucked up neighborhoods. That's one of the reasons. And then like when they peel back some of or when they put laws in place to make sure that workplaces can make it a little bit more fair in their hiring practices, and so that education places can start taking in black students. You know what the fuck they do? They start pumping drugs into our communities. Then they come out with a fucking crime bill in the 90s to start locking up niggas.
Yeah, you don't see you don't see the whole fucking scope of things. Is that if they don't do that, what would happen? So they would
probably excel far more. So our neighborhoods probably wouldn't be as fucked up as they are today.
So, bro,
but why didn't they take that shit? Matter of fact, the mere way how they responded to the crack crisis versus how they responded to the opioid crisis is white privilege.
Bro, white privilege white privilege is the same thing as a male going to a female league, identifies as a female so she can get a win. Or whoever it is and shit. That's what I'm saying. White privilege is a purposeful reorganizing and resetting to benefit one party because that party doesn't have the natural benefit. The whole purpose is because one party has an actual benefit and one party has to be constructive to keep the ball in their court. So they create, they fucking.
It ain't just about them being constructive. It's the fact that they have a majority. They have the power to do it, so they can do it.
Nigga, look, I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. In prison, the Nevada Department of Corrections just got off a fucking almost a year lockdown because of a race riot. Because the blacks, even though we don't make up as many people as the Mexicans and the whites, when they had this riot, it was bad for the Mexicans and the fucking whites. So they locked the whole thing down. The thing is, bro, with the Mexicans and the whites grouping up together, 9 times out of 10, niggas is still gonna win. And we are fucking outnumbered. Fucking one to fucking by 2/3. We got 1/3, they got 2/3 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they have to run all this shit, all these fucking programs and plays and all this extra push the field goal post back to even the score out for them because they actually don't have the privilege. They have to create it. We have the privilege because we're the one that focus on keeping fucking into a confined space. Like Jordan, you can't control them. You can only hope to contain them. It's that scenario that makes that white privilege an actual thing when really without these observable behaviors and shit and these extra trappings and all this red line and red tape and shit, it doesn't happen. Right? Privilege is a social construct to benefit not even all white men, but a certain select few. And I don't even think they all white either, but they gonna eat off that table.
Yeah, as long as we agree white privilege exists. You could call it a social construct or whatever. It exists.
Yes, it's a social.
That's the only point I'm making.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is social construct is something that's agreed upon by a bunch of people. It doesn't have to be real. Like Santa Claus is not fucking real, but there's a great many of our fucking population in America at a certain time will all participate in it as if it is real. Like my vote, if I vote for like niggas or Democrat Republicans, they thinking that these people, my neighbors think that they actually run in the country. My nigga, they think they actually run in the country, nigga, from the comfort of their own home after work. Like nigga, like it's an idea. It doesn't really exist, but if you believe it does, then you will behave and you observe what your beliefs say. So that's why I say white privilege, bro. It's not real. It's something that it's like a pastime, a national pastime that we participate in because it's what we've been doing. So we accept it without fact checking, without consideration of like what it really looks like. Like
I actually hear what you're saying on that point.
That was my thing. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. Like people are affected by the idea of it. That's the actual fact. I'm driving on the street, nigga. They'll drive past cops will drive past 50 cars. They see me. Got them. But only because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? White people never been pulled over for driving while trans, driving while gay, driving while motherfucking left or right. None of that shit. They got to actually commit some kind of crime for them to become the focus of a profile of a probable cause stop. Me, they see that I'm black and it is cut, bro. And that white privilege, I have a privilege. I can pull over this black guy, and it doesn't matter what he says, he's already black. So that's how white privilege really works. It's not a real thing. It has to be observed and like a drama, like a play, like cosplay. But people people definitely benefit, and people definitely are negatively affected by the idea of that social construct. That's my whole point. Unless like there really is a preferred membership for motherfucking.
I don't know, bro. All I know is if Barack Obama tried to attempt a coup, they probably would string his black ass up.
And like me, I've never actually met that guy. I've only known him from TV. I like Spider-Man though. And that new Superman movie was fucking garbage. But that Weapons movie was dope. But they are also all on TV. Like, I don't know these people. I don't know people who are in school with these people because they told me in school that somebody in this room could be president. Like they told fucking Abraham Lincoln that somebody in this room could be president, or George Washington with these motherfuckers. I was taught that was a possible thing. I've never seen it observed in real time and shit. You know, so a lot of my beliefs, a lot of my ideals, a lot of my opinions are not real. I was just taught that they should be considered as real because I was taught that they were real. Like Santa Claus.
Man, a lot of these niggas is delusional, man. Nigga, a pro-black nigga gonna tell you, hey man, the black man is God. The black man's the original man. We superior to them, but then they'll tell you, hey man, we did get conquered, man. They whipped us into submission. They whipped our asses out there in them cotton fields with them whips on our backs. Then a nigga say all this pro-black shit, but then go punch the clock and work for a white guy all day long. But they say they say the white black man is God. Man, shut the fuck up.
All I know is
You know, that's what I'm saying, and I agree with what Black Immigrated is saying in the chat, man. Niggas gotta take accountability, man. It's all about taking self accountability, man.
ain't nothing more godly than being the creator of your own accountability, my nigga.
I got over that blaming other people, blaming the white man for everything. Cause my dad did that. Yeah, the fucking blame the white man for every goddamn thing. Shit, that's what a lot of people. That's what a lot of these niggas tend to do. Blame the white man for every goddamn thing. They got they house. If they house is infested with roaches, or the white man's the reason why I got roaches in this house. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no money in their pocket. They going through some. They going through some type of financial mishaps. Or the white man the reason why I ain't got no money. White privilege is the reason why I can't get that job. No, it's you, nigga. It's
Nah,
you, motherfucker. It ain't got nothing to do. It ain't got nothing to do with no white guy, man. Fuck all that shit. In some cases, in some cases that might be true, but I don't see it as being so prevalent. But people gotta take self accountability, man. If something goes wrong in my life. It ain't got nothing to do with no nigga having. It ain't got nothing to do with Johnny Boy having white privilege. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's me.
all right, but look, it is about white. They thought that there was a fucking French fry in my onion rings, my nigga. Who else could have done it? I ordered onion rings. There was one fucking French fry in the bottom of onion rings, nigga. That's the man. Y'all trying to let me know he's still around and shit. He watching me.
Isn't it crazy, man? Apollo, what's up, Apollo? Matter of fact, hit the link, Apollo, man. Bring your teller ass up here, man. Yeah, but people, niggas gotta get out of that mindset. I hear that a lot in these echo chambers on YouTube, man. Niggas always blaming the white man this, white man that. I used to do the same shit back in the day when I was a black Hebrew Israelite. But then I looked at myself as a hypocrite. Cause I was like, man, I got a mixed kid. I like white women. I like big white bitches. So what the fuck am I doing, man? I said, man, fuck it over. I said, man, fuck that shit, man.
Hey, nigga, I ain't knocking that at all, nigga. Look, hey, the whole Republican, Democrat, left versus the alt right, it's the same shit, bro. It's the like you could change the fucking name of the fucking group, bro. But they gonna have something they believe in, and it's gotta be opposite of what the other person believes in and shit. But the thing is like they'll share some beliefs and shit, but they only acknowledge it when it benefits them and shit. And still, even if the other motherfucker like when niggas be like, oh, I can't stand libtards and
And,
liberals.
and- and I'm just gonna say one thing, bro. And the same thing go for white people, man. They, a lot of them they try to blame Mexicans and black people for their, for their mishaps in life. But they got it. It's all about taking self accountability, man. If you fucked up, you just fucked up. It ain't got nothing to do with the Mexican working on the goddamn roof across the street. It ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
Hey, niggas don't like liberals or libtards, what they call them and shit, but the Bill of Rights itself is completely liberal. The Constitution is completely liberal. Freedom of vote, freedom of press, freedom of speech, right to bear arms. Those are all liberal concepts. But the right are scared of the Democrats and the libs are trying to take their guns from them. Bro, and the Dems, bro, the shit don't fucking make sense when you look at it and shit, but it's about critical thinking. Niggas would rather not critical think and just feel like they're fucking they're authorized and fucking what's the other fucking word righteous by just having a position and they don't have to fucking do no more work. All the information been gathered for me and shit. My people's got it and shit. They got all the fucking what makes us better than the other people and shit. I'm just going to get lost in the fucking crowd and the sauce and shit. Meanwhile, the anarchist state, the motherfucker who like has an anarchist state of mind, like I believe people should be able to do what they want as long as they stop other people from doing what they want. I believe people should have the right to defend themselves as long as they're not stopping another person from defending themselves. I believe people should be able to be who they want as long as they're not stopping other people from being who they want. That's an anarchist state of mind. We don't want no motherfuckers going to be giving me orders or giving me laws and shit. We don't believe in the state. We don't believe in the government and shit because we believe that people can govern themselves the right way if you teach them.
Hey, where Brothers McCoy at? Brothers McCoy, man, you ain't unmute your mic now one time. What's up, man? I forgot you was up here. That's if you by your phone. What's up, Rollers McCoy, man?
Nah, I'm here, man. I'm just listening in, man. I'm just trying to see, I ain't disagreeing with nobody on here. Think everybody's saying the same thing, but they just saying it in their own
Right.
way.
Nah, but
Right.
you got
I think they all agree there is because Mental Ninja up here, my mic good because it go out on it sometimes.
Then you good.
Yeah, Mental Ninja saying it's a social construct, which is what we're saying. We're basing it off of is society constructed in a white privileged format. Of course, not in our minds. There's no privilege. Close your eyes, everybody the same. But we're saying in this system, the way that this system is set up, is it set up for white privilege? The social construction of our society, is it white privilege? And everyone agrees on here. So that's why I didn't really have to say nothing. They're just saying it in their own way, you know?
bro, you gotta pick a side, nigga. We don't nah, dog. You gotta
What
be
you mean? I pick a side. I already picked a side. It's constructed to be white privilege, but it's not. It's not white privilege for the sake of they're better than. It's just that whole divide and conquer mechanism, man. So it's one way to put one down and raise the other up. One envy the other. One there's dissension among each other, and that's the purpose of it. Just like
hey,
racism, the purpose of it is to divide and to conquer and to cause dissension. So I mean, that's everyone agrees with that. There's no argument.
so like white privilege would be like if you build, they will come. So you build a building called white privilege, and motherfuckers will start naturally going to that building and think that because they in that building, they got the white privilege. You got the Black Power building being built, and motherfuckers can go in that building because automatically, like,
Because I mean, Sir Drop gave an excellent example. His example cannot be disputed. If you go to the suburbs, to the rich neighborhoods, their resources are better than the black neighborhood. You go to their churches compared to the black churches. You go to their schools. You go to there's a difference, man. It can't be denied. But it's not white people that constructed it. It's those who are in power who constructed it that way so that there would be dissension amongst each other. So I mean, but to your plain eyes, you see it, man. You know it, man. Look, man, when I was younger, man, you could goddamn when you was driving, you could goddamn tell. Okay, yeah, we in the white neighborhood now. You know what I'm saying? I just left the hood, man, and then boom, damn. There's a difference, man. Come on, man.
hey, so look, would you say that? Would you agree that off what you said, the people in power are the ones benefiting from the idea of dissension and diversion, fucking division and shit? That the idea of white privilege is it's like a consumer idea, like a social construct that's based off consumerism and supply and demand and limited resource. Because like white privilege sounds like a very limited resources. Like it's like the fucking exotic car.
Well, I wouldn't say it was based off consumerism. It's based off of the whole idea of causing chaos and dissension. How are ways that we can make society mad at each other and constantly at each other's head? What are some mechanisms that we can put in place? Okay, let's make this one hate the other. Let's say this one came from slavery and they were the slave masters. It's just ways to psychologically just cause dissension and division amongst each other, man, so that they can implement what they want to implement while we are arguing and at each other's head, man, while they doing what they doing, man.
Yeah, like they're saying that if you want to control the opposition, you must lead it yourself. Then there's divide and conquer and stuff. And when I said consumerism, remember when Jack in the Box? I don't know if y'all got Jack in the Box where y'all at and shit, but there was a while Jack in the Box was doing all these fucking like slander commercials on McDonald's and Burger King. They were talking shit about these other companies and shit in a hope to kind of get people to see like, well, Jack in the Box is better than McDonald's and better than Burger King and better than Wendy's. He was going, he had all of them, the Burger King nigga, the McDonald nigga, and the Wendy's bitch. And he was sitting there talking shit to their asses and shit, eating this fucking sandwich. You know what I'm saying? So like it's like branding, you know, that's like sports, bro. Like no different, like really, it's almost no different than fucking sports and shit. The Steelers or one person loves one team and the other person the other team. They love football, but they hate the other team with like fucking
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. You just gave an example of white privilege right there, man. You know how long it took for us to be quarterbacks in the league. Just off the fact that they were white, they got a chance, and then the blacks had to be like super exceptional to get a chance, man. So that's just how the society's set up, man. It's divide and conquer, chaos division. Let's get them at their throats, man, and rich and poor.
Hey, bro,
You know,
up. They got the smallest nigga, the smallest quarterback they could find. That nigga's like 5'4". They can't even see over the line, bro. Through 3 interceptions. He like 6'1", 6'2" and shit, but he looks small and shit. But like it's like the whole idea of like the branding and shit is like my team versus your team. That's what white privilege versus black power or black empowerment. BLM versus the Boogaloo, whatever the fucking MAGA, whatever it is and shit. And that's why, like, look, the thing with the nigga that got killed, Charlie Kirk. This nigga gets killed on the day that mother. I didn't even know this until today. He got killed the same day George Floyd was born, nigga. And like,
hey, black Indian immigrated in the chat. He's a black Indian immigrated. The way you're saying it, some people might be like, "Damn, he's talking that shit." But at the
They
same
said
time,
it.
he's right. He's right in the sense of if you could look past that and say, you know what, I'm not gonna be under that spell of black. If I work hard and do what I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna get what's mine, and that's a fact, man. But yeah, some people they give that as an excuse to some black people rest on it and say, well, man, it's white privilege. No, if you get rid of that spell and you're not under that whole idea, no, man, you work hard. That's the whole thing. All this, we make excuses, and the whole thing was we really thought that it was real. But no, if you work hard, do what you're supposed to do, you can get anything a white person has. But if you fall under the spell that they want you to be under, then yes, you'll fall in line and sit around and make excuses and drink your 40 and tell stories about what you could have been. That's Exile One. What's up, man? I see you out here flossing that little spot of yours. What up, though?
Oh damn! I guess I muted myself. But no, I said I was trying to compound on what you said. They said that his birthday was the same birthday as Jeffrey Epstein's too. That's a lot of death compounding on itself.
Now, the
Uh,
one who said that he left, Mental Ninja said that.
okay, and I don't know if it's true. I just seen, and it could be clickbait, but they were saying Candace Owens was saying it was an inside job that the president of Israel set up.
Hey, I'll tell you what though, I got up this morning and read an article that here in Alabama, teachers are getting fired for stating their opinion on it. So I just,
Yeah, I
I just
don't think anybody should be fired for this BS because honestly, that's a violation of their First Amendment right when you firing them on their off time when they ain't even on your clock. Then to top it off, y'all was all good talking about Mike Brown, talking about George Floyd, talking about I forgot how you say his last name, but the school teacher that he told him he had his gun on him and didn't want to reach for his ID. Motherfucker cop made him reach for the ID and then shot him for the gun he told him he had on him. I ain't see no motherfucking outrage of motherfuckers talking bad about that man death. It just seemed like when it's one of theirs, we can't talk bad. It's one of ours, no matter what race they are. If they ain't a politician or they ain't one of them elite rich motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? They can talk about them all the fuck they want to. I
that,
learned a
that's
long time ago watching the show Tudors. It's a classic cast thing. It always has been. Them royal motherfuckers was marrying into black royal families. So it wasn't a skin color issue they had. It was a class and caste type of thing. And it's still the same way. If you ain't got the money and the wealth, you dirt to these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
laying.
it's white teachers getting fired over this whole Charlie Kirk thing out here in Alabama, man. So
Shit
it's
is
not
crazy.
even it's just they're just trying to get at that freedom of speech thing, man. You know, which is part of the agenda, man. You saw that during the C-19. They shut down anybody who spoke against the whole idea of it. So it's just, however, man, they put it out there. You know, they put things out there to cause a reaction, man, so that they can make rules and laws and guidelines, man. You know,
Yeah,
but
take
yeah,
away from us at the end of the day. Cause like if they limit our weapons and everything else, you think these motherfucking elite motherfuckers gonna give up they shit? Fuck no, it's just us. They're showing us that they are the kings and we are the fucking peasants. We are to be on.
yeah, but I know that if I'm king, man, I'm not concerned about the peasants, man. I'm living it up, G. I'm having about 100 wives, take care of my children, build, create. I
Yeah,
ain't
you
up here
gonna enjoy.
I
You
ain't
gonna
focused on no peasants, man. You
You
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
enjoy. You gonna enjoy what you got, but see
Yeah,
that's the thing. You gonna cherish in what you got and be thankful for it. These
yeah,
motherfuckers ain't thankful for it. They greedy. They want more, and they feel like if they give us any breathing room out here, we gonna encroach on what they feel is theirs.
yeah. And I mean, I could deal with the greediness, man. It's the hate, man. Why do you hate me, man? You should be thankful for what you got. Why you so worried about what? That's why that goddamn Bible, man, when they talked about David, man, King David had 100 wives, man, and his top soldier out there had this one lady, Bathsheba, man, and that man gonna get that man killed so he could have
Every
his wife,
prophet
man. It's
want to
like
die. Yup.
that's just look at Solomon, man. You got all. It's just a psychological thing, man. But like I said, if I'm royalty and I got that wealth, man, I'm having 100 wives and I'm not putting a cap on it because there's nothing more on earth more enjoyable than a woman as a man. You know what I mean? So I don't know why they so caught up with the peasants, man. It's like you got all that wealth, man, but that one little dude over there, you got $1 million, and that one dude got $1, and you're more focused on the fact he got $1 than you having $1 million, man. That to me, that is just something wrong with your mind. That's what I can't deal with, man. Just leave us alone, man.
Yeah, I can't even understand how they brain got on that wave path. Just
Yeah,
to hate somebody just for
strange
having
behavior.
little something.
Strange behavior, man. But white privilege, man, to me, it's just a tool, man, to cause people to make excuses or feel entitled psychologically, man. But we
Well,
all
see,
know within us, man, we can achieve anything we want to achieve as long as we work hard, stay focused, and do what we got to do, man. You know, one thing with that too is, you know, a lot of people complain, man, about the condition that they're in and don't know that they can get up and leave. You know, you find that a lot in the black community, man. You know, they just stay on the same block and complain about something like they stuck there, man. Just leave. A lot of these drug dealers, man, you'll see, I'm from south side of Chicago, man. You see a lot of these drug dealers got paper, got rims on their cars, but living with their mama, man.
yeah,
They
that's
out here
fact.
got 10 women, man, and flossing these women that yet living in their mama's house, man, in the basement. I'm like, damn, get the money to your mama and y'all move up out of there.
That's
But
fact. When
instead,
I
they
was
want to stay in the
younger, I
hood,
had to
though.
work so much harder just to get where they was, man. So much harder to get where they was. I ain't gonna lie. There's a little bit of jealousy in that, but did I ever try to fuck up their program? Hell no. I just kept to my own program. I had a dude breaking it down to me though that these motherfuckers have revealed to us in the 80s in a cartoon exactly what it is. He said if you look at the Ninja Turtles, all of their colors is the colors of all the lower chakras. You know what I'm saying? And he said, you take that, couple it with the fact of bebop and rock steady. Well, that's your white culture and your black culture right there. Rock steady, rock and roll, bebop, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Then you take Master Splinter. He's splintering you away from Shredder, which if you think about Shredder, Shredder was recruiting the children to protect themselves from the system. You know, you just take all of that info, and then who was these reptiles underneath the ground? Who was their friends? And what was their favorite thing? Pizza. We know what pizza's representation of. And these reptiles underground, that's representation of something too. It's like they throwing it all in our face with symbology all over the motherfucking place. And these turtles' best friend, who was their best friend to cover their back and be like, no, they're not bad guys, and put it on the media? Their best friend was April O'Neil, the news. It's just wicked, bro. They show us everything. Every fucking thing right here in front of our face that it's us against them. But they know who we are. We still trying to figure out who all they are.
Exile one, I don't know. I don't know. Were you able to ever answer the question on if there's? Because that's why I hit the panel, man. I guess Truth Zone wasn't satisfied with the one that I put in the chat. He wanted to know why I have felt that way, so I got up here. Do you feel there's white privilege, Exile one?
No, I feel just like you do. White privilege is just a tool. Because Rocksteady and Bebop was a team, but then even in the cartoon, if you watch, there was a time that one of them got turned to the turtle side, and then Rocksteady and Bebop became enemies.
Warfare K. What's up, Warfare K? Yeah, man. I'm the same way, man. I used to believe in all that shit. The white man's the devil, and they keeping us down. Like I said, that white privilege shit to me, that shit's just a facade, man. You know, that shit that's just an excuse for one not to take accountability for their own actions. So it's the same thing that goes for white people blaming black people, blaming Mexicans blaming niggas. It's the same thing. It's just no self accountability on a personal level to blame somebody else.
Well,
It's like being a kid all over again and getting in trouble and blaming your brother. He ain't got shit to do. He ain't had nothing to do with you stealing that goddamn bike. You know
if
he
you
did it,
want
man.
an example, bro,
He
if
the
you
reason
want
why
an
I did it.
example
No,
of
you
how
did that.
if you want an example how it's us against them, shit, take Oprah Winfrey and that whole Hawaii thing, for example. She was an
Hold on.
elite. She didn't have that book
When you
that
say
was
them,
her beauty color.
when you say them, who is them?
The elites. Oprah Winfrey, she a billionaire. She definitely with the elites. She meets with world leaders, all kinds of shit, bro. She definitely in the bed with these motherfuckers. When Hawaii burnt down by that laser, and they got film footage of the laser coming out the sky, just like the California shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, she knew to have her roof that certain color of blue that a laser does not affect. Who gave her the heads up? Her brothers and sisters, which were of all nationalities. They don't have this white and black war in the elites. They leave that war to us, the lower
Yeah,
people that know what's
yeah, I
going on.
already know. Yeah, I already know, man. That shit. They united by oaths and blood. So they don't. That shit's for the slaves. Yeah, and I was gonna ask y'all too, man. Because I've been hearing a lot in the spiritual community. They always talking about go within. What the fuck does that mean? Go within and do what? I can go in my house right now and grab a cookie and come out and eat that motherfucker.
Ancient writings tell you got to be still, bro. You got to be still of mind, thought process, everything, bro. You got to regulate your breathing, and there is a certain mental space you can get into. It just takes a lot of practice.
The
I
ancient
mean,
writings. Who's responsible for those ancient writings?
bro. I think the people that was trying to free us, but I think the people that was trying to enslave us took those writings and corrupted them. So we don't know what's really going on with those writings. We get
Warfare
these
King, you know this
very
shit I'm
big
talking about, bro. You heard how that shit sounds, bro? It's laughable, man. That's what I'm saying. I hear a lot of these conscious, spiritual, want to be woke motherfuckers. You gotta go within, man. You gotta go within and sit in silence. Man, shut the fuck up, man. You go sit in silence and go within. Don't tell me to do some shit. Don't tell me to do some shit that you don't do your damn self. That's
I
hypocrisy.
do it though. That's what I'm saying. That's why I
No,
have my own
I
views
ain't
too.
saying you, bro. But I'm saying that's like some new spirituality terminology, man. You just gotta go within. Go within. They don't expound on it. They just go within, man. Just
Look, the way
forget about
you
all your
talk,
problems. I'm saying that's a lazy way of thinking.
but the way you
That's not.
talk and the way
I'm saying
you
that sounds
open
so
minded
cliche.
too. You've
I'm saying,
already went within. You just didn't notice when you did so, bro. You've already done so, or you wouldn't be open to even having these conversations you have, bro. You've already went within. You've already deeply contemplated. You already stilled your mind and focused on your spiritual thoughts beyond the mind's thoughts. I can tell speaking to you, man.
yeah, I get that. I get what you're saying with that analogy, but I'm saying like that go within slogan just that shit played out, man. It's kind of like I was saying earlier, Willis McCoy, motherfucker, a Christian to say all day, every day, pray about it. God is good. Jesus is good. Pray about it. Pray about it. Spiritual person, go within. Go within. Like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? No, I'm saying they'll tell you, hey man, go sit in a quiet room. You need to sit in silence. You want things to get better in your life, you just need to go within, sit in silence for an hour straight. Meditate about it. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. That's Hinduism shit. That's like I don't follow any of that shit, man.
Hey, when I asked dude that question, man, I knew he wasn't gonna answer it, man.
Why you say that, bro? Why did you know he wasn't gonna answer?
Cause he never answers questions, man. They get on it. This what you be talking about, where they get on here and they just talk and you can't question them. And if you question them, then it's your cause. You're trying to cause dissension instead of actually trying to find understanding with what they're saying. You're supposed to just accept what they say. And I've observed dude for a minute, man. He doesn't answer questions, man. It's just the way it is with a lot of these people, man. And it just shows that they're just reciting things. That's not them, man. They just reciting something they done read or heard from somebody. Because when you know something, you should be able to withstand all the bullets, man. Bring them. You can't shake me. But when you just reciting and you only know a certain level or amount of knowledge, and so they're only going to tell you what you wanted. They ain't prepared to answer your question. They only
Right,
prepared to
right.
say what they want to say.
Just
And
just just make fallacious statements, frivolous statements. That's what I'm saying. I asked him a long time ago because he had said something about you're not the physical body. You're not that physical vessel. I
yeah,
said,
man, all that, man. I'll be like,
I said,
come
bro,
on.
what? I said, if you're not the physical vessel, then what the fuck? If I'm not this human right here, then what the fuck am I then, man?
So this person, they don't eat then. They just neglect to feed their bodies because they're not. I mean, come on. Hey, but no, True Zone, like I said, I don't argue with nobody. They got the right to
Yeah,
say
I
what
agree
they
with
want to
that.
say. But at the same time, just because I ask you a question, though, why does it have to be that I'm trying to cause dissension? That's what he equaled it out to you when you followed up and saying it was, you wanted him to answer the question. He was like, "Oh, I know TZ, man. TZ just causes dissension. He has friction with me." And no, we all want to know, what does it mean to go within? Okay, my bills need to get paid, so I should just go within, and the bill collectors is just going to go away. What does it mean? I'm
Right,
hungry.
right,
My children are hungry. I'm supposed to just sit my ass on the goddamn couch and go within, and food is just gonna appear. What does it mean? How do you apply it? What are its limitations? What are its capabilities? Tell me, in what area is it being useful? Because out
right,
here in this physical world, man, we need action. You got to put some action behind your thoughts, man.
right. If somebody asked me, True Zone, how do I start a business? I could expound on that. I can tell them. They say, hey, True Zone, how do you fast? How do you lose weight, True Zone? Man, shit, take care of yourself. Go walking every day. Jog every day. Take care of yourself. Eat right. Simplistic shit like that. So if somebody say, "Hey man, go within," okay, can you expound on that? What do you mean? Go inside the house and go to sleep? Don't wake back up? What do you mean by that?
Yes, it's things like that. Of course, we know, anyone in this quote unquote conscious community knows that, okay, you have to better yourself. You know, yes, the answers are within you. Okay, because that's the job of the brain. The brain is a problem solver. You know, it's a problem solver, man. You tell yourself, look, hey, man, I need some money. The brain is going to run and go find solutions for you if you listening in. We know that. But
Right.
when you say like society's problems, it all starts with you. If you change within you, society's going to change. I mean, okay, hey, expound on that. And the moment you ask them to expound on it so that we can learn from it, they're like, oh, well, you got to go read this book and you got to go read that book.
just like a Christian, man. I mean, yeah, you know what? I can't explain it, but I'm gonna give you this Bible. You go read this Bible, and everything will be okay. Yeah, them guys, man. I don't respect. I don't respect dude, man. Man. I ain't got no problem with him. It's just I get tired of hearing the same old tired shit, and we're like, where's the solutions at with this shit?
Yeah,
Like
I
I
don't
said,
mind.
talk spiritual. He said, y'all niggas don't know how to go within. That's what Chief 18 Wheels said. Nigga, you go inside. Hey, Chief 18 Wheels, go inside the truck you driving right now, nigga. Matter of fact, nah, I ain't gonna say all that, bro. You got it.
No, but we do actually know to go within. That's what makes us who we are right now, that we're consciously aware that we went within. But also don't leave it at just going within. We have to do some actions, man, even down to making a baby, man. You got to do something to make a baby, man. So it's like, yes, go within, know who you are.
Man, to me,
Don't don't define yourself by society's values
right.
and be yourself. Yes, we all go within, but we're
My
saying on
bad.
a level where
I don't.
they
I
say
don't think.
problems, just go
No, I was
within.
right, I agree with that. I was gonna say one thing. To me, that just sounds like somebody's just being lazy, and a person don't want to deal with this physical reality. They don't want to deal with the tangible shit of real life. So that's a form of like escapism. I get it. If you don't want to deal with your real life, you tell them, hey man, go within, man. Don't worry about paying your bills tomorrow, man. Don't worry about feeding your kids, man. Don't worry about going to that job. Go within. Don't come back out. Don't worry about dealing with this physical, tangible shit. And somebody say, "Hey, but you're not the physical vessel." What? That's retarded. That's a
Oh
way to negate.
no! When I
That's a
say
way. That's
go
a way.
within, bro, I mean something completely different. I mean, we've already went within. We freed our mind from the system where everything that everybody in public says is the right way or wrong way. We don't follow that no more. We follow what our heart and soul tells us to follow. Going within is for those people that have not woken up to the truth of you are your own person. A lot of people around here act like they clones. Like, you'll go, remember when you went to school? Everybody was wearing the same 5 pairs of tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was different. Nobody looked for nothing different. That's what I mean, go within. Or when you ain't got an answer to something and ain't nobody there to give you an answer, you got to seek that answer within. I ain't saying don't take control of your life and do what you got to do, because you'd be a damn fool not to.
And that's what Truth Zone is speaking on, man. The moment you mention a problem or something, they just say go within. The answer is to go within. Okay, look, man, I need to make some money. Go within. What?
That's what, bro. I swear to
Hey,
God, that's what
where it's
they do.
hiring, man? You know what I mean? Tell me some places that's hiring, man. You got to connect or something. No, just go within, bro. Go within. Come on, man.
All the answers are there, man. If you just go within, man. Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
That's the same motherfuckers that have not went within, bro. They just saying something they heard, honestly.
Motherfucker,
That's what I'm saying, man. It's just
motherfucker ain't meditated a millisecond, but they're gonna tell you to go meditate and go within, sit in a silent room. You need to sit in silence, motherfucker. You talking right now? How you ain't never said in silence? Oh my god, man! It's just, oh man, it's just
I
laughable. It's
will
comical.
I will attest to the fact that when you are in silence, you can hear the thoughts in your head, and there are like your brain. That's the job, like I said, of the brain. Is you feed it the problems, and it will come up with a solution, and you just tap in, and then you just carry it out though, and the carrying out is where they're neglecting to expound on. But I know that for a fact, man, that your brain will supply you with the answers if you feed it the problems. You
Yeah,
know,
straight up. I
that's why,
mean, but
like,
they have
it's,
to take that initial jump, because the
yeah,
people that haven't went within, you can tell who they are. This the same people you be like, hey, picture this in your mind. Close your eyes and visualize this. I'll be like, close your eyes and visualize it. If I close my eyes, I can't see that. Well, if you can't visualize a picture of something or make a movie inside your head, you have never went within. You know what I'm saying? You can't even formulate a proper thought to be able to go within.
Like that whole chakra thing, right? I've never delved into that whole chakra thing. Is that real? Is that whole I don't know. I don't
I'm
know,
still
man.
studying it. I haven't seen no results, but I'm still studying it, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never really that chakra thing. You hear a lot about it, man. But I guess it ain't my time yet to tap into that whole
Man, I done been there and done that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm at that point now, man, to where I don't. That shit just like it just to me it's just like Christianity, man. It's just a new path that one can walk. No matter spirituality and Christianity is the same to me when it comes to dealing with man-made shit. Because whoever wrote the goddamn Bible wrote those spiritual books too. If chakras do exist, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Just like when
I
a
mean,
nigga said we got, just like what's his name? A1 said we got nine ether hair, and we got an advantage over everybody else. I said, bro, that's pseudoscience. I said non ether hair hasn't been scientifically proven. So you up here just saying shit because it sound good. That hasn't been proven, man. So
well, I mean, I've talked
like,
to
hold
people
on, I'm
who
gonna say
say
one more thing.
they.
Somebody had mentioned the Akashic records to me one time too. Said, "True Zone, man, if you meditate, you can tap into the Akashic records." I went and did my due diligence and looked into it. They said that shit ain't even been proven. All that shit's
Well,
Yeah, I don't
mysticism.
know, man. Yeah, those things. What was you gonna say? My fault, Exile. I jumped in before you.
well, they find that in the CIA declassified documentation of remote viewing and things of that nature. So it has been proven that it can be done. I ain't been able to like remote view, but I have been able to go in a place where there is knowledge. It ain't like literal books you open, but it's like you open a different part of your brain. But I've talked to people about this chakra thing, and some people that practice this say that they can literally see auras around people. I don't know what they've achieved, but
Oh shit!
I can't achieve it. I
I
don't
would
see
like
it.
to talk to somebody who has that ability, but I don't see no. I don't. I just maybe I'm in the wrong arena. But that
Maybe.
whole that whole aura and I mean, okay, I will say that when you can be on a certain level where you could sense people's energy, positive or negative. Sometimes you can even sense their thoughts when you tap into a certain frequency. Okay, I could attest to that ability being available, But I want to know what the whole chakra shit and all that other spiritual. That whole spiritual. I, s- I just went down to a basic level, man, and just keep it simple. Because the people telling me about the spirituality and all that shit, they out here eating dead filth, man. So it's like
Yeah,
the
man,
part, the part.
a nigga. That's what I'm saying. A nigga sit here and tell you to go meditate. They'll tell you about the chakras, the cosmos. They'll tell you about that we divine nine beings. And then nigga turn around and eat a whole pork chop sandwich.
I mean,
So I'm
that's
like,
crazy, but
you
that's
know,
fact. I did. Hi. I didn't know if you wanted to know about the chakra system, and this is coming from somebody that doesn't eat pork, doesn't eat shrimp, doesn't eat things that are sitting there crawling on their belly, doesn't eat things that are honestly damaging to your health, and somebody that doesn't have a problem playing in nature and
Yeah, my
staying
wife
there.
here is one that says she can tap into the chakras and actually see
Hey,
people's aura.
shout out to your wife. I forgot her name. What was your name again? What's her name again?
Eliza.
Hey, what's up, Eliza? Long time no see. I was over there with you on Brownsburg's panel and Summers panel. Salute to you. You got it, though. The floor is yours. You got it.
Well, I mean, okay, so whenever it comes to the chakra system, be careful, be careful.
I know, baby.
Pretty much what that is that is actually hitting points of view that are is supposed to be flows of energy that are blocked in your body. Okay, people really don't understand. That's actually what the chakras are about. It's about freeing up energy to flow through your body. This is the energy that can heal you. This is the energy that can help you self-regulate. This is the energy that even assists with EQ. So initially, whenever they're talking about the chakras, they're talking about freeing those things up and what could block them, damage them, hinder them. So whenever they're telling you like the root systems and things of this nature.
Let me ask you a question, baby. Like me and the gentleman on the panel was talking about, we can actually feel energies, we can't see them. Is that a part of the chakra system?
Chakra system, no. Natural alignment, yes. So when it comes to the chakra system, pretty much that's just clearing the shit that you put on your body, because no one ever actually tells you that your body is also its own independent organ, and it needs just as much love, time, commitment, presence, interaction as your mind does, as everything else does. So the way that goes up is that it's the root chakra, which literally is the instinctual or the survival mechanism. Then it goes to your sacral chakra, which is your pleasure center. These are the things that you don't allow yourself to experience because society says it's taboo or it's not okay. Then you go to your solar plexus, which is also known as your
But we
second
want to know,
brain.
how do you do it? Because we've attempted some of these things, and all of us on here say we haven't reaped none of the benefits of attempting to do so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
fascinating.
no, I wouldn't say that. That
No,
I've
I can
attempted. I
tell you
haven't.
how
That's
to
the whole
do it.
thing, is I haven't looked into it.
Well, here's okay. The simplest way to do it, and this is gonna sound crazy, but I promise you, it's the simplest way to do it. Give yourself either 5 or 10 minutes and just sit in silence. You all were talking about that earlier. Yes, you're going to deal with your thoughts, and a lot of times, whenever people can't stop talking, then their thoughts don't shut the fuck up either. So, whenever you can actually
Love you
sit.
too, dear.
I mean, I wasn't saying you. I was just looking at you. You feeling guilty?
Yeah.
That was a good example, though. That was a great example.
But it's just a matter of sitting in silence. This means not allowing yourself to be distracted. This also means not allowing yourself to move. You remember whenever we were kids and your mama would always tell you to sit still, and you would sit still for like 10 seconds, and then your body would be itching, or you would be, you feel something like on you or with you, or you'd have to move. You're supposed to be able to control the way your body moves. You're supposed to be able to control the energy that your body carries. You are supposed to be able to control, when I say supposed to, I mean you should. Technically, you can. A lot of people don't know this. If you just sit in silence as a statue, we had the game whenever we were kids, as a statue. That means even if you feel like moving, don't move. Even if you feel like talking, don't talk. Even if you feel like you're getting bored, don't get antsy. Even if you feel like you got to pee, sit there. Do not get up and pee. Now, don't piss yourself. But don't get up, don't move, just sit in it and breathe. Exactly. Allow your body to recalibrate.
So would it help if you do the Indian style with the 360 held up, and you're supposed to have the sun, like if you in your yard, right, you're supposed to sit at the angle where the sun comes through the 2 circles you making with your hand. Then
If you want me
to sit Indian style, right? Listen. Then you
wait, hold
supposed to sit
on.
Indian style. Listen, I'm giving it right back to you. I'm talking to the people. I'm giving it right back to you. You sit Indian style as the rays go through your hands, and within 15 minutes, they show you in a whole nother dimension. But go ahead, you got it, Miss Lady.
Okay. So are you supposed to do that? No. Can you literally just sit anyway, lay, sit, it doesn't matter? Yes. Now, whenever you get used to sitting there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe an hour, then whenever you're doing the other certain type of sitting styles, that's literally enacting mudras. And mudras only work. Now, Maya, I'm not saying they're not going to work a little, but to get the best benefit out of a mudra, you already have to have the mental capacity to do it. So that means if you start meditating and you can't sit still for longer than 2 minutes, it does not matter about your hand forms, because you're not going to get there, because you're not going to have the attention span to get there. Does that make sense?
You need to pick up on the frequencies first before you make yourself an antenna.
Yes. So you can sit any way you want to in your yard, any time of day. Okay, that's literally just to be able to sit with yourself, have enough of the fuckery and the bullshit clear out of your mind, which is also clearing out of your energy. Just don't pull it back. That means just don't, after y'all, for those that are in the chat, after y'all done meditating, don't be sitting there saying, well, you know what? Now that I'm done meditating, well, you know what that bitch did, yada 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 yada, or you know what that dude, he sat there and did yada yada. Oh, my boss did. No, once it's out of your mind, it's out of your mind. Leave that shit out. It is not beneficial to you. It's not gonna help you. Leave it alone. Let it go. So after you get accustomed to doing that, right? Then you can be able to sit Indian style and be able to have your hands in mudras or be able to have your palms up. Palms up means that you're receiving energies. This can look like downloads. This can look like just energy in its generality. Whenever your palms are down, let's say that you are sitting in Indian style and you have your hands on your knees. That is a form of releasing energy from your body. So this would be in the form of traumatic experiences. This would be in the form of a lot of emotions that you don't want. Stuff like this. Whenever you're doing the hand mudras, that is alchemizing that energy. So that's taking any type of energy and you're literally rehoning it and putting it where you want it to go so it can do what you want it to do. Does that make sense?
Okay, so now,
that's fire. Look,
so
okay,
then
so
now,
now that's fire. Let me say this one thing and you got it. Hey man, that was fire. Thanks for that information. You got it, bro.
I was gonna say, okay, so does that go along with what we were asking earlier about looking within?
Yes, it does. Believe it or not, looking within, I'm probably gonna make some people mad, and that's okay. Y'all can be mad. But once again, that meditation, when you can meditate even for 5 minutes, you're doing exactly that. You're looking within. And the main reason that you're looking within is because in order for you to get something inside, you have to let a lot of bullshit out. I'll give an example. If you have a purse that is full with a whole lot of stuff, what do you got to do to sit there and find your keys in the bottom of your purse? You got to look in it, but you got to take a whole lot of bullshit out in order to get to the bottom of that bag to get your keys, right? It's the same thing whenever, if you're, let's say you sit there and you're going in your car. In order for you to find something, there's times you're going to have to sit there and take some shit out of your trunk in order to sit there and find what you're looking for. So whenever you're sitting in that 5 minutes and you're just allowing things to move and allowing things to exit, that now makes a space for you to go in. And so whenever after you've done this, if you decide to push it and sit there a little bit longer with an intention of getting some type of information, let's say that there's a question that you really want to focus on, the answer will come to you. And it's not really that it's coming to you. It's just you are no longer distracting yourself with all the other nonsense to not be able to hear it and see it.
Look, my dad used to tell me, I asked him something, and if he ain't know the answer, he'll say, let me sleep on it. He'll really sleep on it, wake up the next day and give you the answer for what you're saying, but that's in a whole nother state. Now, when you look on the outside, when you use once you find your inner being, you can then look outward. When you was a kid, remember you used to daydream and your eyes wouldn't blink and somebody would have to snap their fingers for you to come back to. You don't remember that? It's like you were like 7, 8 years old. You'll just be daydreaming with your mouth open. Your mom might say, hey, man, close your mouth. And you'll snap back in. You don't know how long you've been in that trance, but that's also a form of meditation also. And they took it from us from indoctrination. It don't happen no more. Every now and then you might catch yourself daydreaming where somebody will be like, what you thinking about? And you would snap back and be like, man, you won't even know what you was thinking about. Your whole body has just astral projected. Now, if you want to know how to astral project, when you go to sleep, set your alarm. Say you go to sleep at 11 at night. Set your alarm for 11:45. The alarm gonna wake you up. Hit the snooze and go back to sleep. Now your brain is open to remembering where you going when you sleep. So cool, when you wake up, you'll remember your dreams. Normally, anybody that remember their dreams woke up in the middle of the night, then went back to sleep, and then remembered their dream because they opened up the second eye, it's three eyes. So you got the main eye, the mind's eye open when you sleep. The second eye recorded. The third eye is now you can understand what you just want in your spiritual realm. But y'all got it. My bad.
Okay, so here's the thing with some of that, right? Whenever you were sitting there and talking about, your dad would sit there, and if he didn't know the answer, he would sit there and say, let me sleep on it. You do realize that when you sleep and when you're actually sleeping, I'm not talking about, when you lightly get to sleep. Okay, that REM
Napping.
sleep.
You talking about a deep sleep, right? Yeah, that
Right.
deep sleep, right?
It doesn't even have to be deep. Before you hit what you would consider a deep sleep, you go into a meditative state. So this is why they sit there and are talking about alpha waves, gamma waves, things of this nature. You go into that state before you go to sleep. So that's actually before you go to sleep, you're already in a meditative state. So that's where the answer actually comes from. Whenever it comes to, doing further work, because I'm trying to remember I'm doing like three things at once. I'm trying to remember the other thing you said afterwards.
Astral project.
He spoke on daydreaming,
Yeah. Okay. So here's the
Astral
fascinating
project.
thing. Well, yeah. Okay. So you were talking about astral projection, and then we're getting to the daydream. Here's part of the issue. Everybody wants to be a fucking superhero, and nobody wants to go through the origin story. That's a problem. And people don't even realize, or they discredit the fact that without the origin story, without the fuckery, without the bullshit, without the training,
hold on. Not to interrupt you, but there are some of those who do not know what the origin story is. So if you could
right,
also expound on that, that would be good.
definitely. Okay, so the origin story is the part of your life that honestly has gotten you where you are. That is the origins. I'll give an example. For Peter Parker, he was a student, and he had lost his parents. He had Aunt May, he had Uncle Ben, right? Even whenever he was bitten by the spider and some weird stuff started happening that he really couldn't explain and he couldn't tell nobody else, the major part of the decision making was the day Uncle Ben died. One of the hardest things he had ever had to go through in his life up until that point. Right? The part that we sit there and say we don't never want to go through, we can't stand, we absolutely hate. That's the origin story. So whenever we're talking about astral projection, a lot of people want to astral project. They don't want to do what it takes to get there. They don't want to sit still long enough to be able to meditate. Whenever they meditate, they want an answer of what it's supposed to look like, what it's supposed to be like, what it's supposed to feel like via somebody else's experience, and then sit there and say, oh, I've done that before, so I must have done that. So since I've already done that sometime in the past, I should be able to do this. No, that's not how that works. Whenever you're astral projecting, scientifically, you are spiritually leaving your body. Okay? You are leaving your body. In a lot of cases, we were sitting there talking about dreams. In a lot of cases, we're not even going to sit there and talk about dreams. Whenever you sit there and you're in deep thought, and somehow you're in deep thought and you can sit there and see yourself walking, and you're walking to a destination, you can see the trees, you can see the sun, you can even feel the sun, you can hear the traffic, you're in a car, even if you don't know what color your car is, this, that, and the third. And this is just why you're thinking, like kind of spacing out. Technically, you're astral projecting. Why? Because when you're spacing out, your body is still, and you don't realize you're in a meditative state, and you're focused on something else, which means that technically you've already gone there. Now, once again, go ahead. This usually happens after. Yeah. Hold on, because my car.
With the noise. Oh, that's you. You said that usually happens when. You said that usually happens when
we're spaced out.
You said
whenever we, like you said, daydream. A lot of people, see it as daydreaming. They just see, oh, well, I zoned out. Or, I was like, I don't know what I was doing. I was in deep thought. All those things are the same thing,
Your
right?
conscious is no longer aware of the body.
Now
Your
the
conscious.
proof,
Right.
the proof to that shit is like sleep apnea, right? People that got sleep apnea, they spirit leave their body, right? And then they try to wake up, but you ever get caught in a trance and you can't wake up? They say it's a spirit passing through you. It's because your spirit is trying to find the hole to get back to your body in a due time. So you woke up before your spirit actually listen. You woke up before your spirit actually made it back. So you will get caught in a trance where you can't move or nothing, but you standing there, and you can actually feel your spirit come back in your body and everything loosen up. Some call it a ghost passing through you. I call it astral projecting, but returning late. Go ahead, you got it.
That is inaccurate. I'm sorry, that is inaccurate. Okay, so if you sat there and said sleep apnea, right? That's whenever you, yes, yeah, you have a hard time breathing when you sleep. That has to do with your physical health. Because whenever you are,
What is it called? What is it called when you gotta be hooked up to something when you sleep because you can die in your sleep? What is that? That's called sleep apnea. Yeah, it's more than what you said it was.
that's whenever you have breathing issues, whenever you're snoring. Oh,
No,
you're thinking
that's
about
one of the symptoms, bro. You don't have to have breathing issues, bro. There's people that died in their sleep, bro. They literally stopped breathing. You understand me? But I know what you're talking about. The people that go to sleep right in the car, you just right in the middle of the day. They when they sleep, they be like,
no, I'm
that
not.
is
I'm
a
not
form
talking
of
about
sleep
that.
apnea.
I'm not talking about people that are narcoleptic. I'm not talking about people with narcolepsy. Um, I'm what I'm talking about is well, at least from what you were saying, what I thought you were talking about is whenever you have sleep paralysis. And sleep paralysis, honestly, that is, there is a lot of fear that you have yet to process, because that means that whatever it is you are seeing or experiencing, you are literally in uh freeze mode. You know how they sit there and they say fight, flight, or freeze? You are in freeze mode. You are petrified. Not petrified. What's the word I want to look? No, petrified is whenever you are calcified. Well, no, petrified is the right word. Okay, no, you're right. So you're talking about when you're petrified.
Petrified is when you freeze into a certain form, like stone, wood, petrified stone. It's like human petrified on the mountains. That's what you just done. Go ahead.
To when they're frozen in fright. Okay. So a lot of the people that sit there and they talk about having sleep paralysis, there is something that they're afraid of. If you actually listen to those that have managed to get themselves out of sleep paralysis, there is something that they have to uncover about themselves. So that is honestly, it is a really uncomfortable form of shadow work. Because it's almost like you have to face it or you are unalived. You know what I mean?
No,
So
that's not true because I had sleep paralysis, right? And I was having a great dream. But when I woke up, I had to wait for my motherfucking shit to grab my bones again. I was tranced. I was in a trance and I couldn't do nothing. I wasn't breathing. I wasn't blinking. I wasn't wiggling. I was just in a trance. And then, and I'm looking at this orb and it entered my body again and it shook off. That's why I say you can get caught in dimensions when you astral project while you sleep. You actually got to come back to that same body. It's sort of like a bird, right? A bird can put a nest in your window, fly south, and come back to your same window. That's what your soul got to do every night. Your spirit.
I was just giving an example. You're giving an entire experience. Like I'm not trying to discredit your experience at all. And but I just, is it okay if we
My
get back to the
experience is
so
what make
everybody
it.
gets back to
No, my experience is why I'm saying it's fact. Like if I didn't experience and told you the experience, I wouldn't have stated it as fact. Your spirit leave your body. We can agree with this. Your spirit leave your body when you astral project, whether you woke or asleep.
my
And your
my
spirit gotta come back to your body. Listen, your spirit gotta come back to your body. All right.
okay, that might be the experience for you. Okay, once again, I said I'm not taking away from that. I can
Nah, bro, that's fact. It ain't no experience.
It's not, okay, okay. Anywho, what I am saying initially for anybody that's listening is that whenever, because I believe what we were initially talking about was, trying to astral project voluntarily. Now I could be wrong. I believe that we were talking about doing that voluntarily, not because of something else going on. You were involuntarily believe that you were experiencing that. So two different things. Not only that, but I believe you were also talking about something else that I was sitting there and trying to hold on to, and I just sat there and forgot. No, it was after that. But initially, whenever people are on their journey and they're learning and they're having these different type of experiences, and this is one of the reasons why I'm not invalidating your experience, because everybody's experience is, believe it or not, unique to them. There are certain things that are almost like a general instruction manual, if you will. Yes and no, depending on how people take it. But there's a large difference between the general information and things that are unique to you, because it's something that you have to work through, you have to work on, or what you've seen, who you've spoken to, who's shown up for you, things of this nature, right? So I'm trying to remember, who is that? Well, I don't want you doing that because you're driving. Okay, true. Do you remember what we were talking about after the astral projection part?
Willis McCoy asked that question. And Willis McCoy, you still listening, bro? Come back up.
Yeah, TZ. I don't know if it's my end, but your shit's glitching like crazy.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it's on on too. But
yeah, I don't know if
initially,
you hear that Exile one, if you hear that glitch, but yeah, it was like going like
yeah,
robotic.
I heard the glitch. But initially, whenever people are trying to get there, um, here's the thing: everybody wants to get there in a rush.
Can
Everybody
y'all hear
wants to
me
be
now?
full shit.
Now I was saying that the Willis McCoy had asked that question
Okay.
about astral projecting in the chakra. So Willis McCoy, nigga, if you still listening, bro, hop back up. And what's up,
But
Cage
you're
Reality
twinning it up, man.
Conversation?
We got two of you now. Look at you.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean,
well, to be able to answer McCoy, it's just there's things that you're gonna have to sit there and work through in order to sit there and be able to be your best at your fullest potential. That's the easiest way I can sit there and make it. You have to sit there and work through a whole lot of bullshit to sit there and get that shit out the way. So whenever your energy is flowing, it can flow at its max potential.
That's great advice. Yeah, I hear you. You know what I mean? It's all within ourselves, and that you don't need none of anything outside of you. We all have it.
Well, I say that one more time. It was hard for me to hear you.
I'm saying all this potentiality, everything is within the individual being. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter where you're from, who you are, it's all there. You know what I mean? You don't need anything outside of yourself, no external factor, none of it. You already got
yeah,
it.
you're 100% correct. But due to this wonderful corporation that we live in, we have been indoctrinated to sit there and believe that anything of value has to be found outside of us, and anything of value has to have monetary gain. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah. This little game that they play with. All right. Well, guys, people are really good at it, right? You could just drop a bag on somebody's fucking head and get them fucking dealt with. There's no.
hold on. I don't know about any of that, but what I will say is, whenever you realize that not everything that actually has value has a price on it, or it might be a price that you didn't know, because I'm just gonna sit there and put it out there. Melanin is worth more than gold, and I bet people didn't know that. So I mean,
You're worth more
not
than that.
everything
You know
that
what I mean? Like that just okay, not melanin. I'm not gonna get into all that. But what I'm saying is like, yeah, the mind, the human brain is worth more than anything. And actually all these things come from that.
actually
Gold,
the
all of it.
consciousness is not always in cahoots with the human brain, believe it or not.
No, I
Uh,
get it.
yeah. So whenever it came back to to pretty much come back around full circle, whenever people are dealing with certain things with their chakras, initially
You
it
gotta
is
close your door or put your seatbelt on, man. With that fucking noise, bro. Yeah, I recognize that one.
no, it's not the door.
My seatbelt sensor is fucking broke, even though I'm
It's a
belted.
seatbelt sensor, you heard? Yeah.
So once again, not focusing on distractions, right? Being able to sit there and focus on being able to release. This can be emotions, this can be frustrations, this can be anything, regardless of whether they're spoken of or not. That is one of the things that helps with the chakra system. Another thing, and this is something that's really, really simple. And honestly, for some people that are listening, try it out. Tell me how it works. You can literally just say your name and sit there and tell your body what emotion you want it to have at any time. So all
All
these
right.
people
You
that
know
are
what? And I don't know what people. Here's me as a little kid in the Avatar. You think a little kid has any hate in anybody's fucking heart? I can show you from the hood too, and all that. Yeah, where we grew up and that. There's nothing to do about. Oh, okay. You call me what? A cracker? Doesn't fucking matter. Actually, no, not at all. But yeah, what's the fucking issue
I'm
with
gonna give y'all
people?
back to my husband real quick.
Hmm.
What's up, Cage? What you been up to, man?
Been doing my entrepreneurship, like since I was 8 years old. Probably
Man,
longer than that.
what you doing now? What you
Doing
doing?
my
Selling?
thing, doing my thing, man. Same old, bro. How's business? Business is good?
Yeah, man. I just finished up like an hour ago, man.
So I like to hear, man. Keep going.
Sure.
We need entrepreneurs like you out here.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, man. And where everybody go, man? Everybody jump down.
Oh, they're afraid about the entrepreneurship.
I'm
Nah,
in
bro.
traffic, brother, man. In traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. I'm about to shut this shit down, man. Y'all be easy, man. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I'm about to cook, I'm about to eat, I'm about to relax. I ain't trying to do a long live tonight. Usually I would go about 5, 6 hours, but now I'm cutting this shit short. I'll probably go live. I'd probably do a 10-hour live this weekend or some shit like that. But y'all be easy, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to
Y'all be
Exile One,
safe.
shout out to K, shout out to Mental Ninja,
I'll chill
Rose
in the back
McCoy.
for a minute if you want to talk quick, yeah? But yeah, here.
All right, cool. Stay right there. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out my nigga Mind's Eye. Shout out Black Indian. Shout out Chief 18 Wheels, Warfare K, So Armor. Who else in this motherfucker? My nigga Epic Studies. Who else? Who else? Divinity Brent. Who else was in here, man? Dark Matter. Shout out to everybody, man. Hit the like button, like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all be easy. Peace.